23. She left her body and hovered above me. I saw no shadow, I looked around, searched every building and home that I found. I saw no shadow, but felt the glow. The warmth inside me, it kept me afloat. It felt like heaven had found my bones and gave me comfort when I feel alone. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. 'Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. My best friend to 23. I heard the heavens crying above me. The gain's an angel, I lost a friend. I felt like dying again and again. I went through hell, stared at death, but I keep fighting with each living breath. I saw no way out from where I stood. Felt like the fire had burned me through. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. 'Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend.
What's going on? What's up, baby?
Hey,
What you got going?
nothing. Just got off of work.
I know that. How's everybody doing?
Take my plate.
What's up, everybody? Let me get to these comments real quick and then we'll get to rapping. I know it's late. We're waiting for my girl to get off work. Actually, we probably was gonna skip tonight.
Don't try to put the blame on me. That's all you.
Well, it's a little bit of both. Um, I was gonna kind of skip tonight. She talked me into coming on, but I waited till she got off work to do it because she wanted to come on. I am. So we're not gonna be on very very long, not like our usuals, only because I'm tired as fuck. I ain't even had a chance to shave my head, as most you guys can see, and I'm sure you will mention because that's what my chat does.
You know, you gotta break you down, then build you back up. You know, it builds character.
They can't break me down. I don't care how
See?
I could go.
See?
I can cut half this shit off, and I still look better than half the motherfuckers in this world.
Oh my!
This bullshit. Let me see. Sergio said, "Echo, echo, echo." E. What's up, brother? Johnny Chinga said, "¿Qué huele, Sergio?" Sergio said, "Órale, Johnny." Hey, how did Johnny know Sergio was here? Oh, Sergio said something first. Okay. Tusa said, "You late, Cricks." Yes, I am, bro. My bad.
Like he was gonna be on time. You guys already know.
What's on time? I don't have no set time.
Then don't set a time. Then
I didn't set a time. What are you talking about?
you'll put like 9 o'clock, and then you won't show up till like 20 minutes later.
But I didn't do that tonight.
Oh,
Actually, we started 4 minutes before it was supposed to. Either way, I'm a wanderer. You know what I'm saying? I wander around. I'm a rolling stone.
we'll get found and stop wandering around. God damn it!
God damn it. Feisty. A razzle dazzle.
I'm a little razzle dazzle tonight.
You hootie hoo, said Tom. What's up, brother? Hattie ha, said awesome person. Hey, Chronicles said awesome. What's up, Chronicles? Familia said EV3. What's up from Hope? Oh, sorry, my bad. What's up, fam? Hope everyone is doing good, said Bubba Mesa. Money Dog said, what's up, homie? What's
Hey, Bubba, where's Kel at?
EV3 said, Bubba Mesa, what's up, Bubba Mesa? Me amigo, said Tom. How you doing tonight? Said EV3. EV3 said, what's up, Tom? Sergio said, Tom and EV3, what's up, my brothers? EV3 said, what's good, bro? See, do I sound like one of them radio hosts when I do that?
You could be.
I know. I could be anything the fuck I want.
I mean, you don't really got like the voice, but I mean, you know.
You're such a hater.
I'm not. I'm just saying, you don't have the voice.
My voice ain't better than Art LeBeau's.
Yeah, but listen, all those people on the radio that have a good voice, you know what they really look like. And ugh. So I'm saying you don't have a really good voice, but you're really handsome.
That's not what you said, first of all. That's a good little cleanup. But just because all them look like that, what does that have to do with
Because everybody on the radio has a good voice, but they're like, in person.
Bubba
And you don't have a great voice, but you're really good looking.
Out your goddamn mind. I got a fucking badass, sexy ass voice. Listen
Oh,
to me.
yeah, of course.
Bubba Mesa said, "Oh, the happy couple." Are you being facetious, Bubba Mesa? Is that a joke? What up, brother Brian? What's up, James Chia? How you doing, homeboy? What's up, everyone? Says Sergio. I'll give you a break on your hair because I know you're tired, bro. Said Bubba. I'm gonna get to shaving that shit one of these days. You should see when I show up to work, bro. I'm like, what the? I feel so embarrassed. Like I gotta. The good thing is that motherfuckers don't know how I usually have it, so it ain't no big deal, really. But I know that shit's froed the fuck out. I could probably already slick it. La Tusa sent me some Facebook stuff.
Your hair looks like it's thinning just a bit.
Got your fucking mind. Shut the hell up.
It's just on the sides, your little in the
You crazy? You can't even see my head. What do you get out of here? Where's the
Don't mute.
Jack in the Box said he's sleeping. Leave him alone. Did you come back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Bubba Mesa said you're a runaround Sue, Cricket. You get it, babe?
No.
Because I said I'm a wanderer. That's one of them old 1950s oldies. And around the same time, they had that Runaround Sue song.
Oh, okay.
Come on, man. Get with it.
Well, you got to give me a minute to catch up. I'm not as old as you.
Shut the hell up. Why were you going to skip today's food? Tonight's is not accept. 2 nights is not acceptable. I know, man. But I'm tired as fuck. I
See,
need to
it's me though that keeps pushing him. So
push me
you
to.
guys are welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thank me later.
La Tusa said, "Hey, Crick, check this out. You know Rascal when you was in Santa Rita? Yeah, the one from Tucson, right? Rascal? Simon. What's up with him?" 480 said, "What's up, Mr. and Miss Cricket?" Man, I talked to Chopper earlier, too. He wanted to come on, but I know I was falling asleep while I was talking to him, matter of fact. He had to wake me up. I was in bed when he called, and I was taking, actually, I was at work. Remember, I told you I went into a room and laid down for a little bit. And
You are both old.
and so he's like, "What you?" He go, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm taking a nap." He goes, "At work?" I was like, "Yeah, fool, I found I'm in a room." So we're talking, and I fell asleep, and he's like calling me, and I finally woke up. He's like, "I'm gonna let you go, fool, but if you go live tonight, let me know. I'm gonna go on with you." But it was way too late by the time we're going on now.
He's already like in his third dream. He goes to bed early, huh? But
Yeah.
he goes in earlier than you, right? Like at 6 or something?
Not now. Now I think, yeah, I think it was 6. Yeah, before he was like at 4, but yeah, I think around 6 or 7. I think something like that. But remember, he's an hour later too, so it's 1 already over there. Oh shit! Um, and the T Rilla called me. I just talked to T Rilla a minute ago.
Oh, you finally answered him?
I always answer. He just doesn't call. He finally called and I answered.
Hmm.
Like, I'm trying to see if my friend is still alive. I said, "Well, I'm trying. All you gotta do is dial your friend." Let me see. Hey, Crick, check out. Oh yeah, what's up, Mr. and Miss Cricket? But Art LeBeau is 1,000 years old. Yeah, I know, right? For sure. EV3 said, "I agree with Miss Cricket. Does anyone remember Melissa the Midnight Mom? I hate that bitch. Mamacita, that's a good example.
Yeah, and even Art LeBeau back in his young days, not to be mean or anything, but he wasn't a good-looking guy. Nobody on the radio is. They're just not, but they have that good voice, that pretty voice.
Yeah. I that Midnight Mamacita broad got on my nerves so bad. Like, she pretended like she was the fucking shit. Didn't you call her one time, babe, and she wouldn't do it?
I think she wouldn't do dedications to people in jail.
Yeah. Fucking. She said it was a family show or something. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
480 said, "Thought you were a beast, Vato." I'm here, right? You see? Sergio said, "The expression goes, he has a face made for radio." Yeah, but this ain't radio. The radio. Osborne said, "Miss Cricket said, Cricket is really good looking." Oh, young love.
That's what I'm trying to say. You're too good looking to be, on the radio where people can't see your face.
That's why I do YouTube.
Yeah. See?
Yeah. That's why I'm so popular.
Shut up.
What's up, everyone? Good to be here, said 480. Run around Sue. Reno? Cool, the Chronicles Familia from RJ. The link I sent said La Tusa. Oh, that was the link? Okay. I'm at the. I can't grab it, bro. Like it won't let me. If I try to click on it, it does that. I can't like highlight it. But damn, how do I get it? I'll figure it out. I can get it before we go. Oh, you know what I can do? Give me a sec. Watch out. That's what I can do. I have to come in under a different account, I think, so I can grab it. So yeah, today, where's my thing? Okay. How's everybody doing today? What's going on today? What do we got going? Today is what, Thursday?
Oh, so I want to talk about really quick about the merch. So I have a friend who's gonna do the first 5 T-shirts with some sayings, and we're just gonna give them out. I have a few quotes that we say on here. If anybody can think of any, just throw them out there. And if I don't have it, then I'll write it down. And then after that, we'll see how those work out, and then we'll make more or whatever. But I'm trying to get those into her by Monday or Tuesday so that she can have them ready for me by like Thursday or Friday of next week. So, just saying.
Yeah, we definitely got to get those going. I also started working on a website. I don't know that stuff real well, so it's probably going to take me about 2-3 years to get it out. But I'm working on it.
You never lie.
Huh?
I said you don't ever lie.
But I am working on it, so hopefully I can get a website kind of launched where we can show that type of stuff. We'll have the merch on there and all that. I don't like doing it through this YouTube thing because they make it real difficult. I mean, they make it easy, but they try to bang people over the head. You know what I'm saying? Because they want such a big cut that they make you like. Just for instance, like I think they want like 40%. So for like if you do a shirt, they have like a minimum. It has to be at least like $25, and then out of that, they take the 40, and it's just ridiculous. So anyway, we're gonna try and figure out a way where we can do it so it's cost effective and doesn't we can just break it off.
Or also, if anybody has any ideas to put on it, just let me know for sure.
Yeah, sayings, and also eventually we'll get other stuff too. Hopefully we can.
And then we're just gonna make some plain ones also that are just plain, and then just say P Chronicles on it or whatever. But for sure, I want to get some stuff out there for you guys. Just from the show, and like people probably won't understand it, but we'll understand it. You'll understand it.
Yeah. So
I did want to put that one on there, but I don't know if it's too long.
That might be too long.
It was just so funny. I don't know if you guys remember on episode like 95 or 96, and he went on there, and I think it was Themo that said, like, oh, thank Jovan for your life, and then Manuel comes on and he's like, thank me, fool. And then you said, your life was just boring. You were a Frizoli Doug eating motherfucker or something like that. But I was like, what the hell? He said you were just a boring ass for Zoli eating Doug something. And I just thought it was just like the funniest. And then after you said it, people were like, put that on some merchandise. So I don't know if that would be too long though. People would be like, what does that mean? You know what I mean? But that's just an idea.
Right? That's too. That's way too long. Plus, we don't want to imagine most of it. It wouldn't make sense to nobody else. But
No, it wouldn't. That's what I'm saying. That's kind of cool because then people would say, "What does that mean?" Be like, "Oh, you got to watch the show to know." You know what I mean? You got to watch the Chronicles to know what we're talking about. So,
yeah, that what Latusa. That's crazy. That don't even look like him anymore. He grew his hair long and everything. That's a trip.
yeah.
That is a trip. I remember Latusa. He had those tapes back then by the BMP vatos. You know when they were just barely come, but they were like they thought they were rappers and shit. All right, let me see. I'll give you a break on your hair because I know you're. Oh, enjoy my pocket familia. LOL, says Sergio. Enjoy my pocket. He's sleeping. Leave him alone, said Jack in the Box. You're a runaround suit. Damn, am I way back there again? My
Oh,
bad.
oh, tad,
Huh?
just a tad.
Yeah, I'm far back.
Mhm.
It's because I went back to try to look at that link that Latusa put on. Miss Cricket said Cricket is really, yeah, there. Runaround Sue. Cuba Chronicles Familia from RJ. The link I sent. I got it. 480 Seat Town. He put the little barber sign. Tom Dorfer said, "Did you miss the end of that Chomo catch cricket? They found his car and did a high speed chase down the freeway." Yeah, I saw a little bit of it. He was tripping. I see, and then he was talking about why the placas didn't show or something. Does he do that regular? Is that what that show's about? He's talking about Tom. He had sent me a link. And he said, "Look, this dude it was some young kid. He's probably like 20 years old or something. But I guess he set up like a vato pretending like he was a ruca, like a young girl. And then like the next hour and a half, he's like running around the city looking for him, chasing him, and
That's crazy. You have to send me that.
good looking out white fence for dragging this guy out here for a late short one," said 480. Yeah, she definitely did that. Miss Mafiosa de Backstreet Cyclona, said Timo.
Hey,
EV3 for laughing on Cricket said, "I hate that bitch." Yeah, she really thought she was that bitch. Oh, Midnight Mamacita. Yeah, fuck. Miss Mafiosa's little two-block gangster. Oh, you talk about me, fool?
oh no, that wasn't my block. I grew up in Phoenix. He grew up in that little town.
Yeah, whatever. We
Mhm.
ain't have no fucking Dougs in my neighborhood.
Wow.
Tom Dorfer said, "Run around Sureño." Duh. Oh, that's insane. I got you now. Reno, he put. Su Reno. I get it now.
He probably say it like that. Sue Renos.
Isn't late night Mamacita a big girl? Yeah, I think she was. I don't know. I don't even remember looking at her. I just didn't like her. The way
I think she was a little heavy.
she talked like her shit didn't stink. You know what I mean? Fuck out here. Trying to give everybody like fucking uh, relationship advice and my husband, like she was some perfect ass. Shut up. I don't like her. But whatever, cool. Dr. Chapatin, ¿qué huele, amigos? Aquí estoy. What's up, brother? LA Dodgers Blue put ¿qué huele, cricket and wife and all the Chronicles familia. 480 said, why is White Fence so kind to you tonight? Is someone watching that White Fence knows?
Okay. Okay.
It's an unusual thing, right, bro?
Wow, really, 480? Okay, now I'm leaving to you and not him then.
Tom said maybe she just Twitter pated. What's Twitter pated? Is that one of these new
I don't know.
technology?
I'm not trendy with these kids. I don't know.
You're stupid. Patin said, y'all hear the details about that shooting ayer at the Ranger Outlet Shopping Center? A complete mess. No? Did you hear about something about that?
But what?
The shooting at the Ranger Outlet Shopping Center?
Mm-mm.
And
The Tangler outlet? What?
oh, that's probably what he meant. Angler.
Where at Westgate? No, I didn't hear about it. There wasn't there. I think there was a shooting there like years ago where somebody just went off over there.
Oh shit, yeah. Glendale shooting near Tanger outlets leaves at least one child, 4 adults injured. 17-year-old was primary aggressor in shooting at the Tanger outlets in Glendale.
Yeah, that's not the first time that's happened there, unfortunately. There's been a shooting there before, like years ago.
It says 4 shot, including 3 kids at Tanger Outlet Mall in Glendale,
Dang.
including a 4-year-old boy. Yeah, man,
It's unfortunate.
these kids, man. I mean, you guys remember when we were kids? We don't know how to shoot guns, bro. We're just blasting. You know what I mean? You put a fucking bullseye in front of me, I'd hit everything but that motherfucker. Stupid, man. This kid's not. It's just not. So hard to say some things about it because then it seems like you're trying to be soft on them motherfuckers, but I'm not. I understand that consequences need to be had, but these dumbass kids, man, they just don't know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's frustrating. And someone's gonna say, "Ah, you fucking liberal." It ain't about that. I'm really not no fucking liberal for real, for real. But I get the juvenile justice system because I went through it, and it's not where it should be, and they don't address it the way they should. So that's what I think. Tom said, "Make cricket wear one that says I'm thickalicious and proud." That's what we're gonna send to you, motherfucker.
Oh,
People said,
shoot.
"Mafiosa's little gangster, gangsta."
And I was thinking about putting one that says, it's not about the pudding, it's about the principle. Because you always see that. It's about the respect.
Yeah,
Yeah, we gotta get a pudding shirt.
we should do that one because people need to learn.
Oh,
LA Dodger says she's feeling a little razzle dazzle today, right? See that? 480 said, damn,
a
7.
little bit. A
Huh?
little bit. I said just a little bit.
480 said, damn, 7 people only in here. It is 10:17. We got 33 now, fool. They come. They just come slow. They trickle in and they trickle out. I'm a boring ass dude, bro. No one's gonna sit here and just stare at me. I mean, I look good, but that's about it.
I'll stare at you.
Tino said, hey, pasole eating Doug eating what? Huh? What is that?
I'm talking about what you had said about Doug.
Oh,
No, he had said that
fazole
my
eating.
Fazoli's, that I was a boring ass
Fazoli's eating.
Doug dating Fazoli's eating mother trucker.
Yeah,
That's what you had said.
but I said motherfucker. I don't say truck.
Oh, okay. All right. Just trying to avoid that, but all right.
Tom said 23 in here and only 7 likes. It's a wrap, bro. You guys don't gotta like me. gonna respect me. See that?
I think there's some people that come in just to they can't stay away.
They love me.
Like they don't talk on here. They
Yeah,
don't like you, but you gotta see what's going on. So
yeah,
they come in and look and hear, and then.
yeah. But it don't matter. The main thing is the message, and I'm hoping a lot of people don't. I'm sure don't like me. A lot of the decisions I made go against a lot of people. What people think they believe, right? They have all these principles, but they're out here um, about the gangster life, right? But anyway, um, but that's cool. I don't care about that part of it. I just want motherfuckers to get this message, man, and maybe do something themselves. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be me. You know?
And I think sometimes they're probably not gonna like you more because I'm on. Because I don't care either. I'm gonna tell you how it is. I'm gonna tell you just to be a good parent and shut up and just be a parent and you know
Yeah. I
I
think
don't I don't play into that bull crap and
I think people can
I don't
respect what we do, though. You know what I mean? At the end of the day,
yeah. I hope so, you know,
La Tusa said
because I'm never gonna try to lead somebody wrong. You know what I mean? And
uh,
I don't reward bad behavior and I don't think, you know, being bad is a good thing and I don't ever think that lifestyle is great. So that's one thing you won't get out from me.
La Tusa said he was my celly in '95 in juvie. It don't look nothing like him right there. That picture, right? I don't remember him looking like that. Right there, he looked dark and shit. I don't remember him looking like that. Timo DeVille said, Cricks, Flaco got his Heina doing a live. It's time to bring the four of you together. I doubt it, bro. Tom Dorfer said he does it all the time. That's all he does. He's the new Chris Hansen. Oh, is that what it? Yeah, that's crazy.
I like Chris Hansen. I like the way he talks. He's just like, "Come here. No, sit down. No, sit down."
You
And
got,
like they want to like walk like, "No, no, no. Sit down. Sit
yeah.
down." He this the way he talks is so calming.
And be like, you gonna eat that pizza?
Oh, shoot.
Timo said, hey, Tom, you get your stuff back, brother? That was you, right? Yeah, that was him. He thought I was a agent.
Tom, you need to get your gas money because that ain't right.
G-Thot said, yo, what's up? What's up, G-Thot? How you doing, brother? Latusa said he didn't pull the trigger. His boy did. The laws changed in 16 for juvenile sentence to natural life. Yeah, that's what I read right there. He said, it's jacking bikes. Ain't that crazy? Still in. Tom said his channel is called CC Unit. He does all his catches live. Just subscribe and hit the bell when he goes on. It's a catch. Dr.
Cool.
Dean said on that topic, a dude just recently bust, I want to say, San Diego sheriff, and the scumbag lost his job. Good shit. Damn. That's crazy, right? Like the people that they booked doing that nasty child shit. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Tom said he has had over 250 dudes arrested.
Dang.
Wow.
That's good.
Antonio said, what are the biggest gangs in Phoenix or oldest gangs? So I can talk on what I remember from when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it's real similar, but everybody knows gangs. It's a different culture nowadays. But I'm sure. I mean, the ones that were are still. So you got the milpas, which is LCM, Las Cuatro Milpas, they call themselves. Um, that one was probably one of the biggest when we were kids. Um, they had chapters or barrios on all four sides of Phoenix: the east side, the south side, the west side, and the north side. Um, so that one would be one of the bigger ones. Doble came in and got pretty big, but with Doble was a little different because even though they had the same name, you had a bunch of chapters also, like on the east side, the west side. They had different avenues. Just different clique, but they were actually different gangs. Like they didn't really. I mean, there was some that did, but for the most part, they weren't. You weren't talking about the same gang if you were talking about Doble from 32nd and Doble from 18th Street. You know what I mean? Like there were actually different gangs. So even though, and that was part of the problem. Like I remember back then, the cops and stuff were saying Doble was one of the biggest gangs in Phoenix, but technically, I mean, although they had the same name, it wasn't the same gang, so it really wasn't. You know what I mean? Um, but I mean, they were big because of that. You know what I mean? But they weren't all homies, is what I mean. So you had that one. Hollywood was probably one of some of the older ones. Actually, I mean, if you think of the older ones, GGB, which disappeared, was one of the older ones. You had Dupavilla, one of the older ones. We're talking, and those are the east side. So Dupavilla, GGB, the Mean Pause, of course, and Not was out there. There's different ones out on the east side. So then south side, I mean, what would be the older ones? When I think of older ones in the south side, I think of like Happy Homes. Um, what else, man? I mean, there's a lot of gangs on the south side, but a lot of them were there were a lot of black gangs on the south side. When you talk about Raza, there was also, I mean, some, but you had Hayden Park was out there. What else? I mean, fuck. Yeah, you had Hayden Park. You had Southside Posse, of course, but Southside Posse became big and stuff. But I don't think that was an older gang. It just got pretty big and it was a little well known. But they claimed that sangre stuff. Then on the west side, if you thought about the west side, would be West Side Finiquera got kind of big, the 87th Avenue one. But you had Wedgwood, Hollywood would be the older ones. West Side Chicanos kind of came around. Peoria had Dogtown. You got Dog Patch out there. My neighborhood used to be called Barrio Tolos en Controla back in like the 50s. Um, and then it changed to Barrio Tolos and Chicano later on. Um, so those are some of them. I mean, Cripple obviously, but I'm just trying to think of the ones that were in those days a little kind of like the well known ones. No, I'm good, man. Thank you. Let me see. Doc Chap, ¿qué onda, Setimo? Hey now, white fence. I've been doing time since '82. I can speak fluent Espanol.
You know what, Tom? You probably speak better Spanish than me.
Danger, my bad. Tanger, my bad, said Dr. Chapa.
You know what? I don't care though. Like, I know when I'm speaking Spanish, there's like a lot of things I'm not saying right, but I don't care. Like, I'm gonna speak it, and you'll understand what I'm saying, even if I like say it wrong. I'm not embarrassed.
Yeah, she turns a lot of English words into Spanish.
Yeah, but
So
I'm just doing it though. I'm just gonna do it because if they don't speak English, they're too embarrassed to try to speak English. So I'm like, okay, well then, fuck it, here I go. We're gonna try to figure this out.
mhm. Shooting was 2 days ago at Wrangler. I'm sure you said Tanger too. Geronimo, buenas tardes, Chronicles. What's up, Geronimo? How you doing, brother?
Hey, Geronimo.
Freddy Krueger's in the house. She kind of has a sexy voice, late night mamacita, said Freddy. Get
Oh
at it.
yeah, for sure. All of like radio people have like really good voices. Like they all do.
I know, like,
That's all the radio voice. But then when you meet them in person, you're kind of like, what happened?
I remember, and I can't remember who now, but there was this radio person that would talk, and you could like hear the fucking spit in their mouth, like between like if it was like sticking to
Ew,
their mouth and shit. That shit, I would listen and be like, "This fucking dude is disgusting." It was crazy.
nasty.
I can't remember who it is now though. I'm gonna remember. I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna blow that motherfucker
Mhm.
up. Baby
They're
guy.
gonna what?
I'm gonna blow his ass up.
Why would you say that?
So I'm gonna blow him up. I'm gonna tell everybody who he is.
Oh, I thought you. Oh, okay.
Oh, get with the lingo, woman. I'm like a young hip guy.
You're not trendy with the kids. Stop it.
You just you just took that shit literally. You're like a old person.
Not as old as you.
Latusa said, "What y'all from Phoenix and didn't hear about the outlet shootings?" I mean, she's there. I'm not. Remember, I'm not in Phoenix, bro. So it's hard for me to get like
I'm
Arizona.
I'm here, but I'm not watching the news on TV.
It's hard for me to get Arizona.
I'm at work.
Baba Mesa said, Latusa, I don't even watch the news anymore, bro. Said Baba. Timo said, man, I just seen a Ukrainian girl that got shot in the head, man. We're gonna have a big war though.
God damn.
Yeah, they tripping out there. 480 said, Cricket, I probably forgot to hit the like button on like 10 or 15 lives. My bad, Vato. So good. Chico One said, what's up, Cricket from San Anto? ¿Qué po, homie? How you doing, bro? San Antonio in the Chante.
Oh, San Antonio. Okay.
Tom Dorfer says, send me the link, Cricket. I'll come on and tell my homie's story and I'll read his letter I got today. Okay, let me get through these things that I got you. We're going to do that for sure. I know you probably got to crash soon too, so I won't make it too late. We'll do it right here soon. Dr. Chapatin, 17-year-old started shooting, 15-year-old shot back and hit the baby. 27-year-old mother of the baby and the 17-year-old shooter and the 15-year-old took some bullets también. That crazy? 15 and 17 out there having a shootout.
My God.
Shit just don't change, man. Damn. Awesome person said Phoenix is changing, Neta. There was always drugs, but now it's hella chaotic. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think maybe we're seeing it more, but I remember. I mean, shit, we were doing that same shit when we were kids. There was shootouts and people dying. It just sucks that like.
Not like now, though. I don't remember
But
back then it being like this.
it's because we're seeing it more now. It's all every fucking TikTok and
No, on the streets. I'm not on TikTok. The only social media I have is Instagram.
I get it.
I'm literally seeing people,
Oh, that's different.
shooting
Drug-
up in the street in my face, like,
yeah, the
the
drug war.
tents going up and stuff, all that. Like, that's
Yeah,
craziness.
but I was talking about like the violence, the gang stuff, that bullshit. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's definitely a difference right there.
But even back then, I went to Trevor Brown and we didn't have shootings at schools like that or people bringing guns to school like that, like they do now, or locking us down. I don't think that we ever got locked down because somebody brought a gun to school or,
Yeah, but because they didn't do it like that. I remember people getting busted with guns in school, and what they would do is take them to the office, call the cops, and suspend them or expel them. They didn't make a big ass deal like they do today, but it's because that didn't happen until after Columbine, and Columbine happened in 95, 96, something like that. That's when it barely started, like a little bit. The school shooting stuff started like kind of hitting,
but
but it
I
was.
was in school from 97, 98 to 2001.
I know, but I remember my homeboy Joker. He went to the school. Matter of fact, on the north side, he went to the north side. He went to Greenway High School, shot another fool in the stomach, and drove away. I could still find the news articles. They kept school. School kept going. They just like they locked the kid. Like they kept the kids in the classrooms until they arrested them out there. You know what I'm saying?
See, I don't remember any of that happening in high school. The only thing I remember is like the Phoenix and the Cali when that was like that going on.
Because I remember
But
that one.
but it was always after school that they would go to the park and fight or whatever. But I don't remember it in high school where, you knew somebody who had a gun. Like,
But you were part of the white fucking crew. Of course, you didn't know. But
well, I knew people on student council and they would tell me if something like that happened.
because student council knows.
No, I knew people in there or people that worked, as their elective, how you would be like a teacher's aide or something. And we would know, and we didn't know I didn't hear any of that going on. None of that.
How would you know?
Because word gets around.
No, I don't. Not like that. It doesn't. There would be
Hmm.
like gang fights at the park and shit. I promise you, student council wasn't aware of it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They would wait till maybe after school. It never happened during school. I never heard of, and I went to Trevor Brown. Out of the 4 years that I was there, I didn't know anybody that had a gun.
Yeah, but it's still not happening. You're hearing about school shootings now. Like I'm talking about gang school, not the white boy that gets picked on that kills everybody.
No, well, kids taking their guns to school and getting locked down. My nephews, their school all the time is getting locked down because somebody has a gun at school.
Yeah. I just remember. I mean, I had a gun at school every day. I used to take it all the time. I took out for one time. I like fucking months at a time. I had a little mini shotgun that.
And you're lucky I didn't know you because I would have told on you. Yeah,
You're lucky I didn't know you.
you couldn't make it back in the day in my high school.
480 said, "Yep, 31 gente." What's good? Said Kiki G. What's up, brother? You hear this, Kiki G? This is what you came into, bro.
Ah,
Tom said, "Trickle in and trickle out like gonorrhea." Fucking Tom.
ew, gonorrhea trickles in and out.
I don't know.
Ugh, that's gross.
Chico Cubole, welcome, said Dr. Chapatin. San Jose, California, first time being on here. What's up, everybody? Said Martinez. What's up, brother? How you doing, old boy?
Hello.
Well, sorry about what we're talking, the content, bro. First time on here, we usually have good conversation. No, this is a good conversation, actually. It is. These kids, man, whether it's getting worse or it's all the same, it don't matter. It's happening and it needs to stop. And I think the main thing is just these kids don't realize consequences of their actions, and that's what needs to start being put out there. Not all the fun little TikToks about prison, but the real stories. 480 said, "Awesome person in the house."
Mhm.
602 said, "Nothing a little penicillin can't kill."
Ew.
Dr. Chapatin said, "Kiki Cubole, welcome." Julia Manzanedo, how strong is the Arizona M? Is it on a decline? I'm asking because my husband is on a renouncer yard getting out soon. He isn't worried, but to be honest, I am. Any advice? It actually is on the decline. Uh, I think a lot of carnales are realizing or seeing what it is, what it's what it's all about. It's natural for gente to be worried about it. You know what I mean? I mean, I guess me and Maruka, there's, I guess I don't know, we don't worry about. I guess we do and we don't. You know what I'm saying? It's on your mind, but you got to live your life, man. And so if he's on a renouncer yard, trust me, he knows, what he can and can't do. And that's the main thing. When he gets out, as long as he isn't, running around those circles, then he should be okay. If his intentions are to get out and just be a normal individual in the world, you know what I'm saying? Like me and Maruka talk about that, and I always what I used to tell my jefita when she talks about, I don't want, I'm worried about you being in Phoenix and shit like that, is like my jefita or my girl that's on here right now. She doesn't run into those type of people because she isn't in those type of circles. And that's the main thing. I mean, Phoenix is big enough to where if you're not going to them, the pinto, pinto bars, you're not going to crack house.
You're gonna basically have to find a new set of friends.
Yeah, that's it. I
You can't.
mean,
You're just going to. You're gonna have new friends that are want the same thing as you. You're going to have that same circle that you're looking forward to, go to work, not get in trouble. You can't be in and out, play both sides of the fence. So if he already renounced, which is a good thing,
yeah,
I'm glad that he's getting out, and he probably renounced because he saw all the bull crap behind it and he chose you guys, which I'm assuming. And if he did, then, that's I'm so proud of you guys. Like, that's amazing. But yeah, you guys are going to have to, not hang out at those crazy places, and you're going to have to find new friends that are uplifting and, want the same thing as you guys. And you're going to have to live a straight life going forward. So it's going to be hard for sure, but.
yeah. I mean, again, and it's not gonna. It's gonna be hard because it's up to him at the end of the day. That's not the honest truth here. Is it's up to him. Even if the Emma was fucking strong as hell, if you don't give them the opportunity, they can't do nothing. And that's
Right.
even in the. I can give you examples of carnales that have been on the lista and went through the 90s and the late 80s on the lista, lived in Phoenix, and are still alive today. And those were the treacherous years of when the shit was really going hard. So the way we would get them is because they made it easy. You know what I'm saying? They still wanted to be in the neighborhoods. Some of them want to go to the neighborhoods and tax them and pretend like they were still carnales. They're in the mix. The ones that got out and said, "Man, I'm through with all that shit. I'm moving to motherfucking Awatuki or whatever." You know what I'm saying? Or it's just me, my girl, and my kids, and I'm going to work, and I ain't got nothing to do with none of that bullshit. If you guys want to go to a bar together, you go out to the north side and go to a normal ass bar that isn't fucking Michelle's or the fucking Pinta bars. Then the chances of just walking into somebody that knows who you are by sight are extremely slim. You know what I'm saying? You have to remember that the strength is inside, not outside. So being outside, the chances of just seeing someone at Circle K, number one, that is willing to do anything in the first place is low. Number two, that would recognize and know who exactly you are, what happened, all that stuff. Like there's so many factors that need to come into play for anything to go down like that. And I'm telling you, the way that it would happen would be someone would call and say, "Hey, do you know Willie Fufu?" "Yeah, I've heard that name. What's up?" "Oh, well, we heard he's out here in Avondale saying this. He hangs out at the bowling alley. He does it." Like, that's how motherfuckers get caught slipping because they're out there telling everybody who they were, what they were about, or that they're still about that, or whatever the situation. So that's why I say in the end, it's going to be up to him. The strength of the Halle doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? They're not, I'll tell you this, never has it been an organization that like what you see in the movies that have cops in their pocket that get private investigators. These fools have money for dope. They don't have money for all that shit. So if you happen to cross their paths because you're the one out there throwing it out there, that's when you're gonna die. And so that's all that needs to be kept in mind as you're moving forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's not a crew of hitmen looking for anybody. It's when you make it easy that they're gonna do what they.
Just basically like lay low. You
That's
know
it,
what I mean?
and that's what they
That's kind
know.
of like what we're doing too. Like that's why I don't show my face on here because the last couple of times Manuel was out here, a couple of people recognized him at the store, and I'm like, oh my god, you know what I mean?
But
And I'm out here living, by myself right now, and he's out there,
yeah,
and so I just don't feel like I should share uh, that just yet. Do you know what I'm saying? I just not yet. I'm just not ready yet.
and
Um,
honestly, the only reason I was recognized is because I'm on YouTube. There was actually people from that saw me on here were like, "Hey, were you at this spot?"
right, right,
and
right.
all that. It wasn't dudes that were willing to take me out, obviously, because they didn't try. But that's what I'm saying. I've put myself more out there, and I'm doing it for a reason. I believe in what I'm doing as far as this message and for the kids and all that. So I'm doing something that I feel is important, and I'm doing kind of what I'm advising you guys not to do, and that's put yourself out there, right? But you don't necessarily have to lay low. You just have to live normal lives, period. Just live a normal fucking life that doesn't entail any kind of, we all know what that world is about. Stay away from it, period. That's it.
And
And
if you can move out of the city, just maybe for the first couple of years or a year, I
yeah,
mean, that might help too. Maybe if you don't want to move out of state, move,
yeah.
2, 3 hours away from where you're at. It's tough, but
And that's,
still.
I will say that's only to make yourself feel better because I don't think living in the
Right.
city is the fucking Phoenix is huge. It's packed with people. The chances of you running into somebody that you did time with that know the situation that were willing to do anything about it is slim. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody is willing to just put in work like that. That's not the way it works. So Jack in the Box said, hit the like, please. Thank you, brother. Timo said, man.
I'll think about it, Jack in the Box. I'll think about it. I don't know yet. I'm not convinced yet.
Timo said, man, we never know when you're gonna have a show nowadays. I know, bro, but that's what makes you want me even more. It's called marketing, bro. No, I'm just
Oh
bullshit.
my God.
You're fucking up, bro. I know.
Stop.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna stop saying it. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Hit the little fucking bell and it'll tell you when I'm on. I don't know, bro. Sorry. Tom said a lot of people just don't like me.
We like you, Tom.
Timo
Seriously,
said,
Tom. You're a big part of this YouTube thing, and Tom really says what we all want to say, but we don't say it. So I really, Tom, sometimes you're in my mind. I'm like, thank you, Tom, for saying that. Like, and that's like 95% of the time, just being honest.
yeah.
So they don't have to like you, Tom, as long as we like you. That's all that matters.
Let me see. Loco, a lot of gente don't get my Timoism, said Timo.
Your demoism. That's funny.
Say, Julia, he be good. That's what Crick will say. Pretty much. It's up to him is what I would say more though. Like, yeah, he'll be good if he wants to be good. I mean, he knows what he got to do. Miss Cricks, you're a plus and you're a good sport, said Timo. Ty 602 said, white fence respect. Tony Kidd said, Palestinians been getting killed for over 60 years and you're crying for one little girl. Look up the videos of Palestinians, baby getting killed, women getting killed, and the U.S. back Israelis. I hear you, brother. That's a whole nother issue. I don't know if you're talking to me, though, but I mean, I don't literally cry but for one little girl, but within myself, I cry for all kids. And, I can't take on the Palestinian issue. So I take on what I can, bro. Awesome person said, I tried one of the other similar channels. I couldn't get into them, like the Emma versus MS-13 topic. Yeah, I can't fuck with that stuff. Chico One, people need to know the message, especially the youngsters that are trying too hard to get known. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? They don't. I don't think they realize what they're the price they're gonna have to pay for that notoriety of being hard and cool bullshit that as a kid everybody's begging to get out of prison. There's nobody saying I'm good with it. So these fools need to stop begging to get in there. Tom said, wow, Flacco got a lady on with him. Wonder where he got that idea from. So,
See, Tom, that's why.
Kiki G
That's why
said,
you are the show, Tom.
what's good with it, Dr. Chapatin? Said Kiki G. Bubba Mesa said, awesome. Me either. I only watch cricket. I noticed a lot are now trying to copy cricket too. Laugh my ass off.
And then where are you guys going to really get the picket white fence? I mean, come on.
Not just that. Ain't nobody look like me on YouTube, bro. Let's be
I
honest.
mean, you know what? You're lucky I don't come on. I do you the favor. So, because then they'd be like, God dang it. But I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm just saying. But I'm just saying, like, all right, I'm going to stop talking. But you are really good looking.
Oh, I know.
You get the little fluffy cheeks going on tonight.
Do I?
Yeah, your cheeks look a little swole.
It's because I was sleeping. You fucking forced me off my shit. Forced me out of bed.
You like it.
Let me see. Forget the haters, but they'll still get the message, and one day they'll need it. Yeah, that's the main thing, bro. Honestly, I believe that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there might be someone. I look. No one's. There's gonna be people that hate me. I'm not an easy dude to like. You know what I'm saying? I clown. I make jokes about. And I sit here and pretend like I'm real. What's that shit called? Like all sure of myself and all that drama. You know what I'm saying? I fuck around, and so I might rub motherfuckers the wrong way and shit. I don't care about that. When it comes to the serious conversations, I hold my own on that because I know it, bro. I did it. I did 20 years and I started when I was a juvenile. The first time I got locked up, I was 12 years old. Went all the way through. At 17, I went to prison, adult prison. I was supposed to be a junior in high school. I didn't graduate. I got my GED in prison. I spent 20 years. I became an M member. I killed people. I fucking did armed robberies. I got, all of that shit. I've done it all. And I'm telling you, none of it was fucking worth it. I lost so fucking much for doing all of that shit from 12 on. I lost a tremendous amount of fucking shit that people take for granted and people don't realize, you know what I'm saying? And these kids don't realize. And that's why I'm out here doing it, because I just want to tell it like it is. When you hear it from some of these other dudes, you think fucking the pinta was a party, man. You think like it was the best time of their fucking lives. Yeah, they'll sit here and say, I'm telling these stories because I want to deter kids from, coming on here. But then they'll sit there and fucking say, yeah, man, I did this great. These stories that they tell, and then when you call them on it, they say, oh, it's because, this isn't for you. I'm just trying to like spread this message to the kids. Come on, man. You're
I,
telling the war stories that make them want to do what they do. It's exactly the same as when anyone that's been to prison has talked to the older vatos that told you the stories that made you say, damn, those were some down motherfuckers. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm going to do. I want to get that name. You know what I'm saying? That's what these bitches are doing on this TikTok and shit. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? And then they try to, when they're called on it, they try to pretend like they're doing it for the sake of the kids. You know what I mean? You know,
I feel like a lot of these people that walked away or people that were old gang members or whatever, a lot of them, when you see them, when you hear them, when you talk to them, like they still want to be a gang member, but then they're like, no, it's no good. But then why are you talking like one? Why are you acting like one? Why are you, throwing up signs and acting like that on social media? But then when somebody asks you about kids and stuff, you're like, oh, no, 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 no. But then your kids look like you, your grandkids look like you, your kids are getting in trouble, your grandkids it's like you're passing it on. So it's like, that's what I don't get about some of these people like on social media. It's like, you got to pick a side. You can't play both sides of the fence. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's why we're here to tell you it's not okay. It's not cool. You're not going to win being a gangster. You're not going to win going to prison. That there's no career in being a gangster. There's nothing cool about it.
yeah.
Talking like that, acting like oh, I'll smash your head in and I'll beat you up, like however your guys' lingo is or whatever the lingo is, but still, there's nothing cool about that. Like you think, like that doesn't make you cool. What makes you cool is being respectful, helping out people that you don't even know, being a good person in your family, those are morals, things those are the type of things you pass on. And if you have kids that are exactly like you, if you have a kid that is repeating your lifestyle, I'm sorry, you failed as a parent. And there's something else that you need to do different. You know what I mean? Maybe have that square life. There's nothing wrong with it. It might not be cool to some people, but it'll keep your kid out of jail. I don't, you guys call me, oh, white fence. And I know you guys are joking and stuff, but because I am the way I am, my kid turned out that way. You pass it on. He's squarer than square. He looks at blood and passes out. That's my kid. And this is coming from his father who used to kill people. So, if my son was like Manuel, then I failed as a parent. And that's what these people on TikTok and all that, like, they want to act that way, but then they don't. It's like, you got to pick a side. You know what I mean? You can't be both.
And I get it. I mean, part of the problem, I do know the lure of money is big. So they trying to entertain for feria. And I guess I can understand that, but the thing is, something has to be more important eventually. You know, what I mean, you got to eventually think. That's why. My shit
And
ain't.
a lot of them, that's why that's their job. They don't go to work every day. Their job is to get up and entertain and find things to do so that they can get the views, they can get the money. You know,
The thing
like I
is,
said, we don't care. You don't care if you had two people in the chat. You get up every day and go to work. That's your job. But
yeah,
it just the difference is, what do you really want to do? Because you can't be both.
yeah.
You know.
And here the thing, I like I said, I get the lure, but my thing is just don't fake it. It is what it is. I mean, if that's what you're what how you're making a living, then do you. I understand. I get it. I just don't pretend to be the other way about it, because you're doing a disservice. You're leading them wrong. You know what I mean? By making them believe that they're going to listen to you because they're going to get some type of sklecha about what this world is about, what that life is about. You're just giving them the war stories they're asking for. And I get it. There's an audience for that. Do that. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I mean, you guys. I'm not the most popular because I don't do all that shit. So people realize that, and so they're gonna do what makes the feria for them. And do you. But I'm gonna keep talking shit about that type of shit. I just am, because uh, you know. I mean, I don't care.
Stop faking
I
it.
don't
Stop trying
care.
to act like you
I
really
don't
care
care.
when you really don't.
I don't care if you're the veterano in the neighborhood that is talking to the kids about, pintas and all the shit you did and how down you are, or if you're on TikTok doing it. Either way, you're fucking leading kids wrong. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. Let me get back to these things. Uh,
God, you talk so much.
Fuck, man, you blew this shit up.
God, dang.
Yeah.
And another thing
Oh my
is, we're not gonna come on here and act like we're some perfect little couple
that's for
and
damn.
we're just everything's all fine and dandy. Because I'll tell this mother trucker what's up. I don't care.
See, but she says trucker like that. You, uh,
Because there's kids listening. So, like I said, I mean, we're not perfect. We've never been perfect. But
that's
then you guys get the real us too. You know what I mean? This is how we talk to each other. We clown each other all day too.
La Tusa said, "Yeah, crazy shit. I hope Homeboy will see the streets again." Yeah, I think he will. He will. Tony Kidd said, "Why isn't your wife on camera?" Because she has moved back home already. My plan is to go, after I'm going soon, but she's out there by herself, bro. And unfortunately, people would like to do me harm, and she could be a conduit to that. So we keep her. We keep her hidden. We've showed pictures of when she was young and all that type of stuff, but just right now, how she looks today, um, we'd rather not put it out there yet. Tom said Hollywood and Garfield. Yeah, oh fuck, I didn't even Garfield, 9th Street. Yeah, 9th Street's an older one too. La Familia would be, but obviously they're kind of not there anymore. But yeah, there's so many older clicas from back in the day. Chico One, I agree with you, said Bubba Mesa. Yeah, Bubba, and I've seen some channels idolizing some older active members, whether they be NF or whatever. Kids listening might misinterpret. Jita said LCM is still one of the biggest, even the original and biggest of the hoods has been demolished. Yeah, you're right. The Milpas for sure is I mean, you can't. That was back then, and all the way through. That's been one of the biggest clicas, and they had a bunch of good dudes from that neighborhood. I knew a bunch of them growing up, obviously through juvenile. I never had problems with the Milpas. We're always cool. But I'm in the. I was way out there, far west side. They didn't give a damn about us. Tony Kidd for safety. This channel has real mofos on it. People on this channel, some would like to live to clip or like to clip. Either way, yeah. Crew TV said like LCM from East Side and LCM 71st. Yeah. You got 13th Street, you got 71st. You had 13th Street North Side too. I think South Side. I think South Side, East Side, and North Side all claim 13. The Marcos, yeah, the Marco homes. Yeah. And with Doble, the ones from Phoenix didn't get along with the ones from Mesa. LOL. Yeah. Money Dog said Golden Gate's one of the oldest and biggest gangs in Phoenix. Back in the day, Campito, real old. Yeah, Campito too. I don't know. You think Golden Gate was one of the biggest? Maybe. I was definitely one of the oldest. I mean, but it's gone. There's nobody from Golden Gate that was kind of like in my age. You know what I mean? Those were the older vatos already. They were pretty much through. They had already. For those that don't know, Golden Gate, their neighborhood was basically taken over by the city because they were building. They expanded the airport, so they kind of did that whole whatever that's called, where they take the land and they'll pay you, but Tom said Southside Posse, Blue Hill, yeah, West Side City, yeah. We're talking about them with the negros, yeah. Sergio said Happy Homes, yeah, Happy Homes. Happy Homes is on the South Side. Well, they got a West Side Happy Homes too, actually. It was about the name Wolfie that he became a carnal, Baldonado, Wolfie Baldonado. What's his first name? Damn, I can't remember now. But he was West Side Happy Homes. But it was originally from the South Side Happy Homes. I know they have one in Califas too, so I'm sure it stems.
For a second, I thought you said Happy Foods, the Chinese place.
Timo said, "One girl, you don't know me though, so stop." Who?
What, Demo?
Who's he talking to? One girl? Who's one girl?
I don't know.
Is that on a different thing?
I don't know what Demo talks about half the time. I don't know.
Let me see. Oh, by the way, we passed 8,000 subscribers. Did you see that? It was a while ago.
That's cool. Congrats.
Let me see. I don't see a one girl.
He'll say it later. You never know what he's talking about.
Gotta explain with your Timoisms. Broadway Gangsters is kind of, oh yeah, Broadway, yeah, River Bottom. Broadway Gangsters, River Bottom, for sure. The Vistas. The Vistas was what was they? 7-9 Swan. Southside Chula Vista, yeah, Chula Vista. Yeah, two. Chulon was from Chula Vista and Chacho was from Chula Vista. BLG, 35th Ave, Happy Homes, 24th Ave. Wetback Power seems to be more of an alliance of Paisa hood gangs than an actual single gang. Yeah, probably what it turned into, but it wasn't back then. They weren't alliance. Them fools were fighting each other too. It was a trip. Tom said Mike Lee got Fashion Square Posse. Garfield. What about Southside HCP? Hispanic Causing Panic? They came later, bro. Hispanic Causing Panic, I think, came out. Didn't they come out like in the 90s? Because that was. I'm trying to think. And then they claimed they were Crip songs.
Hey, did the gangs back then get along with the taggers or no?
Taggers didn't start coming out till later. They started coming out in like 93, 94. And no, there was they started banging, and then so you had the tag bangers, and a lot of like my barrio split between taggers and homies, and we were like you thought they were like the soft ones, so we started banging against. It was like homies fighting homies because of that tagger shit.
I knew a tagger in high school. His name was Fizzer, and on my what's it called? My folder, he like tagged my name really pretty and stuff. And then my mom saw it. She's like, "Get that gang stuff off your folder. That's what I didn't pay for that." She got off of it. I was like, "Oh my god!" So I had to get a new folder. That's funny.
Sanjo Lifer. Saludos, cricket. I send mines. Órale, homie. I send mines right back to you, brother. Ya sabes. Barrio F. Oh, Fast and Square Posse Local, said Tom. Martinez Sanjo Sharks, 1408. 1408? What's that? Fashion Square Posse, don't mess with us, Tom. Ty 602 said, I know the gang signs and everything, LOL. Timo said, speak Spanish now, Miss Cricks on the spot.
I'm scared.
Chita says, sometimes my Spanish is tore up. Then Mexicans be laughing. LOL.
Oh no, I know. They would tell me all the time, like, "What kind of Mexican are you?" I'm like, one that's 6th generation and it was born here. That's the type. I'm trying to accommodate you by speaking your language so that you don't speak English to me and mess it up. So I'm trying here. And then when I'm trying to speak to them and I mess up a few words, they're like, I don't think you know what I'm talking about. You know, I'm just like, oh my God, I'm trying.
Yeah, baby,
But
your shit's horrible.
it's not too bad.
You try to throw O's at the end of shit and pretend that's Spanish.
Well, they know what they know though what I'm talking about.
That's funny.
I do my best. At
Awesome.
least I'm not embarrassed to try,
Yeah. Awesome
you
person.
know?
Those Fashion Square dudes are low down, dirty, ruthless vatos. Timo said Howard Stern way back when was funny as all hell. Yeah, he was. I used to watch that. I mean, not watch, listen to that motherfucker every morning.
I'm sorry for your life.
Latusa said, yeah, homeboy grew his hair out, and I think they're gonna overturn the sentence also. He's gonna be on the streets real quick. Yeah, he probably will. Jita said, tallest in your hood's been around since the 50s. Was you like a Fonzie back in your day? I wasn't there in the 50s, fool. But my
He
daughter's
said I'm Fonzie.
my daughter's been there since before the 50s. I can't
It's
remember.
been a city for 90 years.
Yeah, it's it was. Is that what it was, babe? 90.
It's been 90 years and they're barely coming up. 90 years it took them. 90 years.
You're such a hater, man.
And they finally got that bucket of paint to paint the town.
They said it was incorporated in 1929. Yeah,
Yeah.
my neighborhood. So yeah, it's been there for a long time, bro. Isn't there like 15 gang members altogether from your neighborhood? No, fool. That's Tucson. Oh no, I'm sorry. Wait. That's Chandler. That's not 480. I'm tripping. I remember in high school, some kids looked way more Mexican as fuck, but they didn't speak Spanish. Made me proud to be bilingual. So that was a person.
Yeah.
Jesus, Cricket, I heard your hood is only like 15 vatos. You guys are haters, man. You guys are haters for real. My neighborhood, it was a whole. We're talking about. We had our own city. Motherfuckers didn't come in my shit. Time to go on vacation. Take your dip. All right, hurry up. Same but easier scene now. Tom, how tall are you? Is you a biker dude? Are you an angel from Hells? Layla Mott said West Phoenix, Maryville tapping in. You, what's up, brother? How you doing? Trevor, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, people, hit the like, said Jack in the Box. Tom said, where's the homie Heart Life Tony? Get in here, bro. Yeah, where is he at?
He's on.
Timo said, Phoenix, is that like the biggest city closest to the border? Or Tucson is probably the major drug hub. Tucson's closer to the border. But Phoenix is the 5th largest city in the U.S. But I mean, obviously Tucson is closer, so it probably has more stash houses, maybe. Or do you think you want to get it away from? I don't know, bro. I'm not sure. I know Phoenix has definitely a grip of stash houses and shit. They set up shop for sure, but I'm not sure if Tucson would be more or not. Ty said on vacation, still repping Fashion Square. Cheers, brother. Timo said gun laws, damn it. All you whippersnappers shooting up my high school Greenway rules. Tom.
Oh, you went to Greenway?
Yeah.
Oh. Greenway? Come on.
Timo DeVille said, why we gotta be Cali's Miss Thang?
Well, you get from Cali, right?
Not the student council. Scared of you, though.
Well, I wasn't in it. I knew people in it, okay? Just saying.
She had connections to it.
I really did.
Ty 602 said, oh, that's Tom, my bad. Oh, he's talking to Ty 602. No, she said student council.
Well, yeah, I would have told on you. I would have been like, hey, that little cricket guy over there, the crickster, he's got a gun.
You gotta be careful, babe, because on YouTube, there's some real like hardcore gangsters, and if they hear you talking like that, they're gonna think you a snitch.
Because I'm saying that if I was in high school, I would tell on you.
Yeah,
Well,
hey,
tell me who they are. I'll go tell on them. I don't care.
snitching is snitching. YouTube don't play.
Oh my
Like
God.
I said, these youngsters now want to be harder than we was back in the day because of the bring up. They heard about us and thought they're gonna be harder than us. But that's kind of what's fucked up is that's how it works, bro. We did the same thing in our time, and that's what's messed up. But the consequences are getting worse and worse. You know what I mean? That's what they need to realize. Fuck all that. Who's tougher than who and harder than what? You know what I mean? It's fucked up. Tom said, like Medea said, I'll be waiting for you 3 o'clock.
I'll be waiting for you at 3 o'clock. And then she does her little fist.
I didn't even know what he was talking about. You knew the whole fucking little scene, huh?
Yeah, because there's some kids picking on the little girl because her mom's a crackhead. And so she goes and takes her to the bus.
Let me see. It's White Fence, all the good news. Violent news was on the top shelf where you couldn't see it, said Sergio.
What was on the top shelf?
All the good news slash violent news. He said it was
Probably.
on the
We
top.
didn't watch. We didn't get to watch the 10 o'clock news because we were in bed already. Thank you.
Latusa said, times are different. These kids wouldn't have lasted a weekend with us in the 90s. Oh, Bubba said that too, Latusa. Chico One said, teenagers today are afraid to fight with fists. That's why they pull guns now. Yeah, I mean, that's partly true, but I remember people saying that about us too when we were kids. You know what I mean? That nobody fights like the old days. They had chains and shit, and now they got guns. Like, yeah. I mean, people keep saying, I'm telling you, bro, history repeats itself. Keep doing the same shit over and over. And it's just got to be, we just got to do something different. I mean, I think that's what I think. I mean, we got to inject something different, bro. And hopefully that's what we're going to do with this nonprofit and stuff. I mean, I don't know. I'm not pretending I know I have all the answers and I'm going to be the savior of the fucking world, but I'm gonna try my best to do whatever I can do. You know what I mean? I definitely know that what we are putting together. I mean, it wasn't done when I was around. I remember they would have come to us. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that it's a game changer at least. In a even if it's not in a huge thing, in in a small sense, if we can do a little something with it.
I think though that as adults, just little things can go a long way. If you see a kid doing something bad and you see, the way they're talking, the way they're acting, the way they're sagging their pants or whatever, like tell them, be like, hey, you're better than that. Come on. You know what I mean? Like some encouraging words, they don't have confidence or they don't have anybody to tell them that they shouldn't be talking like that, dressing like that. Like just,
Yeah.
um, I guess just let them know that their life is better than that. You know what I mean? I think that's why some kids that didn't grow up like that, they looked at gang members like I'm not trying to get in trouble. Like I'm too good for that. And that's what a lot of kids need to do nowadays is have that confidence. Like I'm too good for that. I'm too good to go to jail or you know what I mean? But they don't have anybody telling them that. And they need people to tell them those things.
Yeah. Trying to see something real quick.
Do
Yeah,
you concur?
I concur. I do wholeheartedly. All right, let me see something. Yeah. All right, let me get back over here. Bam. Hell yeah, they say they call gonorrhea drippy dick syndrome, said Tom.
Ew.
Awesome person said it feels like a lot of these kids aren't even banging, they're just troubled morrillos that got a gun. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dr. Chapatin said Trevor Brown used to have mad race riots. Your wife must have been in the computer lab. Just kidding. Just kidding.
First of all, computer lab was my last class. I'm just kidding. Well, I mean, and see, that's how much, if there was problems, that's how naive or dumb I was that I didn't even know what was going on because I didn't even get involved in that.
That's what I said.
You know, just stay out of trouble. Just don't go that way. Like I said, I grew up right there in Phoenix. There was a gang right around the corner. I went to Trevor Brown and nope, don't get involved. Don't do it.
G Thought said, I don't get she'll tell on you, brought a gun to school, but she wouldn't when you was out hunting rabbit.
I felt bad about that. She thought, don't even.
She talks
I
a good
felt.
game, bro. She ain't telling on nobody. She just talking her ass off. But she wanted to call that, well, one of them. She wanted to call him and tell him, and she was tripping. Money Dog says she pulled out the student council on your ass. 480 said, yeah, it's been going down. The 90s was off the chain. It's just a lot of stuff different get reported, but the streets was popping in Phoenix. We were probably in shootings every weekend. Tom said you can't say pull out on YouTube. Tom said move out of state like the rest of us did.
You know,
It's hard.
sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to move out just to get your head together and get things together. I mean, sometimes a change of scenery isn't a bad idea. You know what I mean? Leave the old habits behind and move on.
Hard Life said sup from Southside Arrowhead.
Hey, Michelle. Hey, Heartlife.
Javier's in the house. Watcha. Biop.
Oh, okay, Javier.
Arizona is turning into. Why do you say it like that, babe?
What?
Say Javier again.
Javier? What?
You say Javier.
Javier? Shut up. You made me say it like that.
Ty 602 said Arizona is turning into Cali. Sad.
It's Ben Kelly.
Chella Bell's in the house. She said, hola, fam. See? Chella been missing, babe.
Hey, Chilla, where you been? I was looking for you earlier.
She asked Bubba where you was at. Kiki G said, I got a family member getting out from doing 27. Help them, support them, bro. You know? I mean, I know you can't, I mean, there's a line, but, you know, if you got it in you and if you can, you know, give them ski on, bro. Help them get past whatever it's going to, you know, the beginnings is tough. Javier said, hope everyone is well. Chillabelt in the house, said Tom. White, yeah, I had a little black 9, said 480. I had a little black Beretta 22 in the 7th grade, said 480. Timo DeVille, Lower Chucky, where the hell is that? Awatuki, fool. He said Lower Chucky. Because I said you got to move to Awatuki. Or I don't know what some shit about him, but Lower Chucky.
What, Chucky? You don't want to move out there.
Awatuki from Arizona. G Thoughts. Ty, it's been happening for many years. It's not just AZ. California is rolling across all America. You know, though, I think the thing with Arizona is it's always been like what do they call that? Like a magnet to other states and stuff because it's always, you know, first of
It's
all,
always cheap. Yeah.
It was always a lot cheaper than surrounding states. So if you're moving out west, it was the best, you know, as far as Feria was concerned. It's one of the better places to go to. And then on top of that, you know, the weather. So a lot of people from Chicago, New York hate snow and all that shit. They would come to get away from that shit. Then you had, you know, a lot of like grandparents and stuff. They were like the snowbirds that would start off out there, and then eventually the families would follow. And it's just so many. Like honestly, I remember it was always a joke that if you meet someone in Arizona, they're actually not from Arizona. Like everybody you fucking talk to in Arizona, you tell them where they're from, they're always from somewhere else. The only ones that are actually from there, I mean, like you kind of know who they are, but It's like it's weird, man. It's so many people just moved in and keep moving in, just keep coming and coming. It's crazy. Let me see. Hey Tom said, Chele Timo said, how many people does Phoenix have nowadays? I don't know. What's the population?
You know what? I was supposed to be at work today at 1 o'clock, and I left at like 12:10, and I was like, oh, cool, I'll get to work in like 10 minutes, get me a coffee, clock in a little early. I got to work at like 1:10. I was actually late because of the traffic and because of everything going on, and it was so bad. It was like I was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe it took me, an hour to get to work when it's like only 6, 7 minutes from where I'm at."
It's crazy. It says right here, so the population of Phoenix in 2021, and if we're talking about the metropolitan area, so it's Phoenix and all the little surrounding burbs, right? It says 4,584,000.
For a little bit longer.
The metro.
Just in Phoenix?
Well,
How much in the whole state?
I don't know. Population of Arizona.
Come on, hop on it, little homeboy.
7.279 million. So 3 million more everywhere else, but it's 4 something in Phoenix. New Mexico has 2 million. So it's the 5th largest city in the US right now.
I really don't know why it's hotter than heck. It's expensive now.
Yeah.
I get why California is expensive. Ah, my phone died.
What happened? Oh, her phone died. She said it. We heard her say it too, right? All right. Let me get some. Cricket, do you think the Arizona M is in decline? What about the original California chapter? I think all of it is, bro. Honestly, I think people are on like seeing it all for what it is, bro. They've done too much to too many. These SNY yards are popping like that. They're blowing up. They're people are going to those yardas now on bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It was they've taken advantage of so many already, and it's gotten to the point where the tides are turning. You know what I mean? Like people on the street now are even like, you can't tell me this vato ain't no good. You know what I'm saying? Because of whatever the situation. You know what I mean? It's just, yeah, it's definitely, I think, on a. Now again, let's not pretend that it's not still something, and that more than likely it always will be. Um, but the power it gets is from the people, not from the carnales themselves. You know what I'm saying? If you have, you know, a million or whatever sureños and skina and all this giving you, doing shit for you, sending money, willing to kill, makes you real fucking powerful. But as that's declining, then obviously that, it goes down. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people are opening their eyes to the fact that they're throwing their life away for a bunch of autos that really don't give a damn about them. When you can be getting out in a month, and they make it so that no matter what, like you have to go put in this jale, and they have no care about what it is that you got going. You start to realize these fools don't really give a fuck about you. It's just about getting their whatever they want done. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I think a lot of people are opening their eyes, you know what I mean, to all of it, you know what I mean? And so decline, yes, because I think people are realizing, but it ain't going nowhere. We gotta be honest. There's always gonna be some vatos that are, because of the notoriety, because of the status, because of all of that bullshit, they're gonna keep putting in work for these dudes. It's gonna happen. So that's unfortunate, Because if everybody said, "Hey, ya estufa, we're not doing shit for them dudes," that would be it. They couldn't do anything on their own. They're all slammed down for the most part. When they get out, they have so much skeena on the street, they continue. If they were to get out and that shit wasn't there for them, most of them would probably even walk away. What's up, baby? Your shit died?
Yeah, and it's still like weird. This phone, I love this phone. It's super cute and super cool. But oh my God, the battery sucks on it. Like it's just because it's running off of like two screens.
Mhm.
It just it just eats it. Like it's crazy.
We heard you say my phone died.
Oh, I was trying to say about California, like I don't get why Arizona's so popular like that. Like California has everything there. I don't understand why this is a mini Arizona's a mini California. We don't have anything here. I get why California is expensive. They have the beaches, they have,
Yep.
the Staples Center, they have Hollywood, they have everything there. I get it why it's expensive, but for Arizona to be expensive and to be the way it's been lately, I just don't understand it. It's
Yeah, but I think the thing is, people don't make that decision to move to a place for that type of stuff, beaches and shit. They do it for jobs and stuff, and that's what Arizona does have a lot of. You know what I mean? They're building, fucking big ass facilities making computer chips, and then Amazon, and all
but
these things. So I think,
but I get why California would be expensive
of course,
because
yeah,
of all the extra things they have. We don't have all those extra things.
yeah.
So I mean,
Well,
what's
Arizona's
the,
still not as expensive as California, no matter what you want to. I mean,
it's about the same.
you think
It's
so?
just about, yeah. And then their minimum wage is pretty good. I mean, the minimum wage here is still, I think 12.80. It's going to go up April 1st to like 13.50. But I'm telling you, I'm having such a hard time looking for apartments for us because renting a house is out of the question.
Yeah,
Houses are like $2,000 for a 3 bedroom. It's out of the question. That's just, it's not going to happen. So even apartments, they're like 1,700, 1,500. It's like, when did Arizona think it was that good? And I'm not just, I don't mean to knock down my own state, but when did we think we were that good to be that expensive for an apartment? Like, I
when
mean,
everybody started moving there.
geez, and like I said, I get it. I would pay this much in California because I got Santa Monica there. You got this, you got that. So that I can understand why somebody would pay that.
Yeah.
But to be in Arizona and pay that, come on.
Jack in the Box said it could be done. It could be done. ZG said, Crick, didn't you hunt for Garfield? Just playing, fool.
Yeah.
Playing. Tom said in 2021, the population of Maricopa County is 4,734,447. Cricks, the New World Order is around the corner and America will not be leading it. Lawrence said, Cricket bro, what happened today? We have to schedule a time to talk or meeting. I know. I left you a message and then I saw you call me, but I was in a meeting at work. Um, yeah. Tomorrow, so let me think. What day is today? Thursday, tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah.
I don't have any meetings. I have my 8:30 in the morning meeting. And then after that, I'm pretty free. I'll be in my office and shit. So if you call, I can answer, or I'll try to call you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what time. I mean, the thing is, I'm 2 hours different now. Meeting in person. I mean, unless you're going to fly to me, I'm not. I'm not going home for another few months for either a visit or heading home. But so we'll figure it out. We'll get together for sure. Demo said we are here for Miss Cricks, not you, Vato. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that.
What?
Demo said we are here for Miss Cricks, not you, Vato.
Oh, thank you, Timo. Appreciate you. See,
Yeah, but
we don't always understand what you're saying, Timo, but when you say things like that, it just makes up for everything else.
yeah, brother. But the other thing is, she can't help kids, bro. You know what I mean? She just,
I couldn't really. I could tell them, hey, live this right way, because if not, look at you want to end up like these people over here, Chuco Loco Paco over here. You want to end up like them?
but that's the thing. People already been doing that. Now it's time for the motherfucking Chuco Loco Vatos to do it and dance. Checking box
Cool.
7. This Cricket is mad. Uh, Cricket, are you honestly worried they're looking for you, or is it just when they see you? No, I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about shit, bro. Honestly, I really am not. I mean, you could ask my Ruka, bro. I'm not just, and I'm not trying to pretend like I'm some tough motherfucker. Obviously, I can be taken. I'm just human, right? But I don't worry about it, bro. I really don't, Holmes. I'm not. I don't. First of all, I don't think they're looking for me. Um, and I don't think that the majority of the vatos that would see me and recognize me uh, would have it in them to take me out. You know what I'm saying? I think most people agree with what I'm doing. I honestly believe that. But aside from that, I do know that there's some knuckleheads and all that stuff, but I don't worry about that. I'm living my life, Holmes. I had that same worry when I was 12 years old, banging. You know what I'm saying? So, and I didn't worry about it then either. So people been wanting to kill me since I was a kid, 12 years old when we were gangbanging. So what's the difference? I don't care, bro. I'm not gonna change my lifestyle or what I want to do or how I'm gonna live for that purpose. We moved out of state when I got out the pinta to get a leg up. I needed to get somewhere out of that area because going back home wasn't going to be the best place for me to be able to change my life and move on with, start getting really things going. So we went somewhere where I knew that we could, I can be not cricket. You know what I'm saying? I can be, people wouldn't, expect me to be this, the pinto that just got out of prison, that getting word fuck, that can't do shit. I came here and I was no one knows nothing about all that. I didn't tell nobody I'd been in the pinta. When people asked me about my tattoos, I would tell them, yeah, I grew, where I grew up, I had friends that went to prison, and so they tattooed on me when they would get out of prison. But I've never been in trouble in my life. You know what I mean? I would like that's the way I wanted to do this when I got out. I needed to do it without shackles. You know what I mean? And so that's what I did. But we didn't move because we were scared. It was, that's not, we're moving back. You know what I mean? I'm on YouTube. If I was scared, I wouldn't do this. So I don't worry, honestly, brother. I don't worry about them looking for me. I don't worry about them, any of that. Can it happen? Of course. But it could have happened so many fucking years ago throughout all of this and through everything. You know what I mean? Like, it's no different than even you vatos. You know what I mean? We've all lived that life. Someone could see you that don't like something you did. I mean, it happens every day anyway. You know what I mean? Somebody could be cheating on their vato or their ruca, and that's, there can be a, jealous husband or what. There's so many scenarios where people can get hurt, but we still live our lives, bro. So I'm not, there's no difference. I'm just, I get it that I'm a target to some, but we all are in one way or another. I mean, Maruca is normal as people, but still normal people have to worry about car accidents. You have to worry about fucking plane crashes. You got to worry about, fluke shit happening, the fucking, the wires from the electricity falling and killing. You know what I mean? There's so many things that, but people still don't live their life in fear because of that. So I'm not either. Tom said, I'm on Flaco's lista. Heart Life said, can I get in for a second? I got a
Oh,
story.
don't worry about that list.
Camarada. Heart Life, yeah, give me a minute though, because I got to get Tom first. I just trying to get this shit done, but I had already told Tom he can come in. Matter of fact, Tom, let's do this real quick, bro. And then I'll continue with these things because homies we're just going to keep on talking here and there's going to keep on being, they're going to keep on being comments that I'm going to have to read. So let me get Tom in here real quick to break this thing down.
You'd probably be done with them if you stop talking so much. Geez.
Woman. All right. Tom, I put the thing in down there. So when you're ready, pop in and then we'll get Hard Life 2 and then we'll continue. I'm going to keep on going until Tom gets in here. You think you'd be a target a little more because you're on a platform? Yeah, but I think that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Honestly. By now, I would have been, it's been 20 years since I walked away, brother. You know what I'm saying? Um, my name may still be out there. I don't know. You guys did time. You tell me. 480. Did you hear anything about me? I don't know. Um, I may be forgotten by now. It's just, but I did this, and I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Tom said, "There's Tony. What up, preacher?" Hey, Tom, thanks for the love, man. Said Heart Life. Shoot me the link, said Tom. Here it is. Let's get Tom in here. He's ready to roll. Whoa, what's up, fool?
What up? What up?
Oh,
What up? What up? What up? I'm just trying to find this letter. All right. Hey, so here I started doing time when I was 13 years old. There's,
oh my God.
there's me at Adobe visiting with my mom,
You're so
and
little.
I was just a little youngster,
Oh, you were.
little skinny fucker. But anyways, you remember shit when you hit those little, when you're a kid, and your first time going to something like that. And I met this dude named Howard, and we were both 13 and fucking doing stupid shit, fucking whatever. And he's still in prison, man. And he's been there. Fuck, man. I looked at his paperwork today and tried to add it all up. I think he's been in there either 28 years or 38. I can't remember which one. He would get out for 6 fucking months and right back in. He's on an SNY yard now. I was with him at Rincon. Last time I seen him was at Rincon. It was a 4-yard, and he was steady bringing dope in off the street, paying it forward to all the fellas, all this, that. They finally ended up fucking using him up, and now he's fucking done. His release date's supposed to be in 2025, and I wrote to him a little. When I found these pictures, I thought of him, you know what I mean? And so I sent him copies of them. And I got a letter from him today, and this is what it said. And this fucked me up, man. This fucked me up hard. It said, "Hi there, brother. How's it going? Me, I have been better. I would have responded sooner, but I didn't have a stamp. Had to wait till I got my 2 free weekly stamps so I could write you back. So what's been going on? What made you decide to send me such an old picture? What year was that taken? How many years has it been now since we've seen each other?" And I'm guessing it's been about 20. "I'm now just taking one day at a time. They told me 2 months ago to get my affairs in order, that there's nothing else they can do for me and my cancer, and that I'm terminal. I've got approximately 11 months left to give or take a couple of months. I'm in constant pain every day. I bleed every time I use the bathroom, and I even wake up some mornings with blood all over my boxers, gym shorts, and sometimes it's so much blood it leaks through to my sheet. You had asked me once if I was tired of doing this shit and if this was going to be my last time. Well, I can now say with absolute positivity that this will be my last time, seeing how I'm not even going to live long enough to finish this sentence. I could use all the friends I can get right now and all the prayers I can get that the good Lord sees fit to take me home soon and that I don't suffer too much. It's nice to get as much communication as possible. It makes me feel that I'm not alone. So feel free to email me any chance you get. I don't usually have stamps, so if you could send a stamp with your email, then I can write back quicker. Much love and respect, your friend Howard." This dude's like 52 years old and he's fucking dying, man. And I gotta tell you, I've known him since I was 13. I can't see him having more than a year or two as an adult on the street. And he put in, I don't want to say violent work for the fucking white boys, but he brought in a lot of fucking product, a lot. And that's fucking risking just as much as it, and giving it to them for free. For, you know how it goes, you got to pay 25%. And today he has no money, he has no family, he has nobody, and he's going to be dead within a year. That's what your fucking future holds, man, if you fuck around. That's what your future holds, man. Like, I can remember fucking running around, running amok, going to golf. Remember golf and going to golf and fucking raising hell in that motherfucker with this dude, and he's done, man. He's never even fucking had a life, dude. He's trying to get a medical clemency, and it's actually on, I guess you guys got Ducey out there as a mayor or a governor. So it's all up to this governor whether this dude gets to die at home or die in prison. And knowing the system the way I know it, this motherfucker's going to die in prison.
Awesome person said, what's his name again, Tom?
His name is Howard G. Maynard. If anybody wants to fucking write to him or pay him, his name is Howard G. Maynard. I'll show you how he looks, man. I fucking was shocked when I seen his fucking picture today, man. It fucking blew me the fuck away. It blew me away. 50 years old, and this dude.
You should throw his number on the chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up here right quick. This is my boy right here, man. He's fucking dying of cancer in prison. And that is not how I remember him. That's what the future holds, man. And they're going to let him go just like that. His DLC number is 79969. If anybody wants to, it costs like 25 cents to send an email through Securus. If anybody wants to say hi or fucking send him prayers or fucking a little encouragement, that'd be cool. If anybody could throw him some fedia, that'd be cool. I sent him a little bit today, but yeah, he didn't even have a stamp to write me back, man. That's fucked up. And he's dying. And that's what your fucking future holds, man. If you keep fucking around. And when you get to be this old, that shit, I cried all day reading that. And then he wrote me back, because I wrote him and told him, I sent him a couple stamps and shit. And he wrote me back and told me why he's on an SNY yard. And I couldn't fucking believe the reason. The fucking bullshit, man. Bullshit. But that's the way it is. And this dude's probably going to die that way. And I guarantee motherfucker if he could take it back, he'd take it back. But once you give up that right, man, it's over. So if there's any kids out there thinking about it, man, we were fucking boys when we started. Look how skinny I was, man. We were boys. And I'm the lucky one. I got out of it. He's done. If anybody could get a hold of Doug Ducey and maybe put in a word, I don't know if it's gonna work. They fucking ain't gonna do shit for him. Like they don't do shit for any of them. But
yeah, fortunately.
Yeah.
But again, those are the consequences of our actions. You know what I mean? It sucks to say it like, it's not. I don't mean to sound heartless, but motherfuckers need to realize it's a heartless world.
Bet they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they don't care.
I remember my last stretch, man. Okay, so the last yard that I was on was Steiner, and I remember we had an old man on the. We had an old man, and he was a lifer, and he was fucking. I don't know. I'm gonna guess in his 80s. And he was dying, man. He was fucking dying. And I would sit next to him like, yeah, man, we're going to try and get you out of here and get you some hookers and just trying to keep his spirits. This old man had like 7 blankets up to his fucking neck. And it was the sad, and he couldn't even talk anymore. He would just look at us and smile as somebody would fucking wipe his ass or fucking roll him over. And when you watch that shit happen, I was probably late 30s, man, when I knew that dude and watched that shit. That dude, they finally took him off our run, you know what I mean? He was gone fucking 48 hours later. He was dead. But we sat there and watched him for months lay there and fucking like, come on, Pops, let's go to chow. Let's go to chow, Pops. Ain't happening. And the cops didn't give a fuck. He's just another number to count, just another head to count. And you will fucking die that way. You will fucking die. If you're lucky, he's lucky. He got to die on a fucking open run. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He at least didn't get to, a lot of dudes like White Fence's fucking cousin. That dude's gonna. Hey, there's dudes that are gonna die in a fucking 8x10, and not have other people around them to fucking nurse them, and you know what I mean.
You got to think about it. I mean, there's people that are in prison right now that have been there since since all of us were born. You know what I mean? 60. Look at Jay. I'm only mentioning because I know off the top of my head this one, but JB been in since what, 68, 69?
Yeah. So we had a white boy. He finally died not that long ago. His name was Eugene Mason. And he caught his number in 74. And I think he just barely died in like 2019.
And that's actually not even an old number. 74. There's a lot of those. You know?
No. He caught his case in 1974.
Oh, well, that's what I mean, though. But there's not that
Yeah.
many.
No, his number was like 28,000 something.
Oh, so
his
he had
name was
been down before.
Oh, it's straight. His name was Eugene. Maybe it was 71. I don't remember. His name was Eugene Mason. Mason.
Yeah.
If you put in Mason and E and hit inactive, you'll find him.
There was a guy I remember. He was an old man. They called him Gangas. I don't know, but a lot of people will probably remember. His name was Gangas. He had a hole in his throat. He would smoke his cigarettes, and the smoke would come out his throat.
God, I remember something like that.
We'd be playing dominoes, and when he talked, he'd have to put his thumb and talk to us. And he was old. He had a 2 number, and he was already. I was fucking like 20 years old at the time, and he was already at least 70, 80. He had a 2 number. He used to tell us stories when he was like 13, 14, and they would send him to Mexico, and he would walk the desert with like 50 pounds of weed on his back, like and walk into Phoenix, and
Yeah.
from fucking Nogales to Phoenix, walking all that desert, like that was
crazy.
And his parents would send them to do it because they were trying to have money or whatever.
Sure.
And but we're talking. I mean, that was like in the 50s. You know what I mean? And but same thing, old ass man, and it's just at the time. And it's not that we don't know. I would see it and just be like, damn, that's crazy. Old Gangas, you know what I mean? 2 number. Like you almost look at it like fucking cool, right? And it's like, but realize that, once you grow up and that childish mentality's gone, you see it for like, imagine how much that would suck, bro, to be fucking 80 years old still in prison from a consequence of something that you did when you were maybe, I mean, from anywhere from 15 to fucking 50. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
Max Dunlap is another one that comes to my mind. Yeah. Max Dunlap, he did some political shit way back in the 70s. He blew up a car or something like that. So a politician went after a politician, and he fucking died on Steiner also.
Yeah. Well, that reminds me. Remember Bowles?
Yeah.
The newspaper guy that got blown up.
Yeah. That might have been Max's. That might have been the one that Max. That might have been him. Yeah. Max Dunlap was the guy who did it. He spent fucking 60 goddamn years.
Yeah. The thing is the moral of the story is obviously, this dude is now on his deathbed, like basically begging to die in fucking prison still, and those are the consequences. That's prison. You know what I'm saying? That's not, I mean, you know what I mean? All this.
And make no mistake, he chose his path. Make no mistake. He thought it was all fucking fun and games when he was 20 and 30, and every time he fucking hooped an 8-ball and brought it in from visit, it was all fucking fun and games.
Yeah.
And those will be the reasons why he don't get his fucking pardon.
Yeah.
Those will be the reasons.
It's a sad ending to a sad life, and
you will fucking die in there, and they will lay you in your bunk. I've seen it, man. You will lay there and moan and groan, and they will fucking throw a Tylenol at you.
Yeah.
And that's it. And your family can call all they want. Let him come home. He's got a week to live. Nope, not doing it.
Yeah.
And that is awful.
And unfortunately, I mean, it sucks, but it's not their fault. It's his. And that's what we need to think about. That's what kids and people need to think about. Like, listen, your sentence.
When they say all day, they fucking mean all day.
Yeah.
And you will fucking regret that. It'll be fun and games for the first 20, 30 years. You'll take all your anger out. You'll make a name for yourself. And then when you get to be this age, that name is going to get taken over by somebody who was just like you. And you will be fucking nobody. And you will die alone.
In PC,
alone.
Likely. And what's fucked up is it probably in PC and all that shit meant nothing.
Yeah.
It's a trash world. It's a trash life. And that's what they need to.
And all you're doing when you go do prison time, all you're doing is making sure that prison guards, judges, public defenders, the motherfucking prosecutors, all their families have great Christmases. Their kids get flourished off of your fucking misery. You want to fucking do that? You want to participate in fucking doing that while you're tearing your own kids down? Man, more power to you. But you're gonna regret that shit when you get old.
And
if you live that long, you'll regret it.
And well-deserved misery. You earned that. You know what I'm saying? So think about that. Honestly.
And from what I hear, I still talk to fucking a good 20 or 30 dudes that have been in prison now for over 20 years. And from what I hear, prison's even rougher now because it's getting real washed out. And there's like even less structure, positive structure. It's like a fucking free-for-all in there now. If you want to live in that kind of chaos, man, fucking have at it. Have at it. But I would not recommend that shit, and you will regret it. I regret all the time I lost. I look back at all these fucking things, all these fucking pictures when I was just a young boy and had the fucking world ahead of me, and I fucking threw that shit away. I was a kid. I had braces, man. I got braces. I threw it away, man. I threw it away, and now I'm doing good. But every day I look around at what I got, I'm like, man, if I could have done this when I was like 25,
yeah,
I'd probably be retired now. I wouldn't be fucking living in a fucking apartment. I'd be owning a house. My brother fucking just refinanced his house, and his house appreciated like $350,000 in 3 years. He just cashed that money out. He's getting ready to go buy. Oh, man. Well, you see my brother's man cave. I showed you pictures of that shit.
Yeah.
And that's all fucking the way you're supposed to do shit. I go out to my brother's house and I envy it so much. Like, God damn. But he earned every fucking penny of it. And there's two ways in life you can grow old. Happy or fucked. And it all starts by what choices you make in your teens and your early 20s.
For sure.
That shit will carry on with you, man. You get fucking used to doing this. I used to sign plea bargains just so I can go see, hey, I haven't seen so-and-so in forever. I can go sign this fucking plea bargain and hit the yard and go see all my friends. Fuck, dude. 15 felony convictions later, man, I'm like going, damn. 50 years old, every time you get fucking pulled over by a cop, they're still all fucking nervous when they fucking find out who you are. It's like, dude, I'm ready to have a heart attack. I can't fucking fight no more. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So there's consequences, and those consequences will not just walk away because you get out them gates.
Yeah, for sure.
And the shit that you see in there and you experience in there, if you got any kind of true heart, will fucking haunt you.
What was the name again?
Hallard Gene Maynard. That's his real name. HALLARDMAYNARD.
What'd you say his number was? 79?
Oh, I have to look again. I erased that shit. Hold on.
You said 79.
79669 or some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
Hold on, take me just a second.
If anybody would want to, right?
Yeah, or keep them in your prayers. Reach out, man. 79969.
Yeah.
Reach out, man. I mean, fucking, this dude's gonna die. This dude right here is dying alone.
Yeah.
Dying alone in a wash-up fucking yard.
And honestly, so many like him. So I mean,
he's just the next one, man. Oh, hey, you remember Blue? You remember motherfucking Steve fucking Lavender?
Yeah.
Check this out. I look to wait till you see. Wait, watch this. You're gonna shit when you see fucking. Wait till you see Steve's dying too, bro. Look at Steve. This is Steve Lavender, bro.
That's crazy.
That's Blue.
Yeah. That world.
These are all fucking tough, big. You know what I mean? They're all dying in prison, man.
I mean, the thing is, it's like the real world, right? We get old. That's what happens. But where do you want to get old at?
Where do you want to get old at? I'm telling you, you don't want to get old in there.
I know when you see me, you expect us all to be well preserved, like me.
Well, you know what they say: once you go gray, you don't go any other way. So. Anyways, I'm going to get up off here so you can get Tony in and anybody else who wants to get in. I appreciate you letting me come on and just give this guy's story out.
Yeah.
He wrote me a couple other letters today. We've been talking all day, and just the way he's talking to me, and compared to the dude that I know, he's going through it right now.
Well, I'm sure. Fuck,
he's got some regrets that he knows that he can't take back.
Yeah, that's all of us. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, is our thing now. So.
And the biggest thing, he's been a drug addict his whole fucking life, man. If you're on drugs right now, curb that fucking shit, man. I used to fucking bang it up and fucking cook it up, and I'm telling you what, I'm lucky to be alive and still have my manzana.
Yeah,
that's head, right? No, cabeza. Manzana's an apple, right?
Yeah, you can use it that way.
I should have said a manzana. Oh, I could have been like white fan. Manzana. Oh,
I'm listening, Tom. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing.
The apple-o.
The apple of my eye. All right, adioso. I'm gonna get up out of here. You guys have a good night.
Thank you, Tom.
Ride them bikes, baby.
All right, let me see. Let me bring Tony right in. That way, and then I'll get to the comments. What's up, fool?
Hey, man, you want to read some comments? I could stand and just look at your youthful, preserved 45-year-old face, and I could say what's up to Jovan. Why you continue not to age every second that passes.
I don't know how I do it. I don't know how I do it.
Mexican Ruppels, what's her name? The Disney girl, the blonde with the long hair. She's like, her mom was like stealing her locks so she could stay young. I forget what it was called. Anyway,
Rapunzel.
Yeah, Rapunzel. Her mom would steal her hair and run off to the fountain of youth. That's what you got going, bro. You got the fountain of youth. So, yeah, you want to read some comments, Cricket? Or you want me to
go ahead. Let's roll.
Okay. So I've been telling stories about. Hi, Jovan. My wife's always. You bring a big smile to my wife every time you say hi, Michelle. Even though you're like, Higher Life Tony's here. What's up, Michelle? Oh, hi, Tony.
I don't mean it that way, but hey, Michelle.
The first 5 times, and after that, it's like I got numb. But I used to hang out with in the Maryville area. There was a couple guys I hung out with that did some stuff, and got themselves locked up too down the road with me. But one of them I mentioned several times, and his name was Brian Ortiz. He had a 10 number, so he was in there in 94, 95 when I showed up. He was already at CASHAPP. What's special about him was when we'd go to the mall together, he'd ask me, "Hey, man, you're not gonna run off on me, man, because I'm a leader of a gang." He was part of the leadership in the West Side Chicanos in the early days. I'm like, "No, man, I'm not gonna run off on you." But it was just weird that he would ask me that. But he knew, like you, Cricket, he had to look over his shoulder because he had a past, So he was like always making sure that his people were had his back, even though we're only 15 years old, 16 years old. So anyway. And he got me that job at Popo's on 67th Indian School. I was there for 20 minutes. He was there for like 3 months. But the next time I saw him was in CASHAPP. Now, I went to Apache unit because I was a 2-3 from possession of marijuana, possession of dangerous drugs. I ended up at a Camp Snoopy. But then when I got kicked out of there because they thought I was on drugs, I experienced the joint, the real joint, the 4s, the 5s, people that were at the, coming out of Florence, man, at the SMU. And it's funny because my ID looked like I've been in the sun all day. And all the IDs on the windows, all you guys look like ghosts, man. Just pale skin with like really light blue behind. It was like you guys hadn't seen sunshine in a minute. You guys all look like you guys came out of a morgue, You know what I'm talking about, Cricket. Like there's a difference of coming from those pintas that have you getting sunscreen. You need sunscreen to do your time, right? No. Anyway, sorry. So back to the scenario. I get to the yard and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is like slipping in the darkness, man. By this time, I'm already a Christian and I never really got sweated hard. But then when I go to a joint that has 800 inmates and only 2 or 3 of them are getting released to go to church, I'm trying to realize this Bible look ain't good for you in here. This Christian thing is not a good look for you. You just put yourself out there. You know what I mean? You're marked. Okay, all right. Now we see you now. Now you kind of have a little bit of a jaqueta. You're a Christian. Okay, all right. So anyway, shortly after I hit the yard, 23-1, I ran into Brian. I ran into Chapo in the visitors, and he's already sitting at the table. He's already got connections. He's already been doing this thing. He stands up, says, Tony, gives me a big old hug. And then like everything that I was like worried about went away because I had a friend who was already there, who's established, who gave me the credit I need for people not to be sweating me. I got street cred with him, and then now they knew me. And the next thing I know, I got people that sit at that table asking me in private, hey, Chapos, that wants to let me know if you need anything. Just let us know. We got you. They're basically, they looked past that Bible infraction and just looked at me because I knew this dude. This dude giving me, he was vouching for me. Hey, it's a cool dude. When I go to change cell blocks in Kaibab, my cellmate's like, hey, you're Chapo's homeboy from the street. So they know me. So now I'm in. I'm seeing them punk dudes just for fun around me, acting like I'm into that. Like, yeah, man, let's punk this dude. They're like, hey, man, you gonna eat that? And the guy like just gives them their food, and they kind of laugh, and they're shuckling me at the table, just for fun. And I'm like, wow, man, these guys are killers, man. These guys are like, they're for sport. They're in to get it.
What happened?
A couple months ago, man.
Oh.
Yeah. Like brother Tom over here. Tom, I appreciate your story. Gave me the credit. But this is how my 15-year-old friend. Can you see that? That's how my 15-year-old friend gets released.
I can't see it, brother.
I'm going for it. I'm gonna make it work.
What's his number? Let me see. Oh, go ahead. Try and get it.
This right here is how can you see it? This is how my friend gets released.
Yeah, release type death. See it.
Yeah. All right. That was a couple months ago, brother. I feel like Tom, man, like your service to our community now, bro. He had that same track like you did, bro. He thought that he wanted to get in there as a teenager. He wanted to run things. He wanted to rule things. When he got in, he was getting himself established, getting in the mix, calling shots. And that's the future. This guy is like 2 months younger than me. And maybe his second or third go around in there. 106 number. Brian Ortiz, 106, something. But this is the ending. This is what happens, right? You are a blessed, lucky, fortunate, whatever you want to call it, because that was your future, Keno. That could have been you. That was your track. And for some reason, something bigger than you or God or whatever, man, is just sitting in front of me right here, being able to have these conversations.
Oh, not just me, bro. I mean, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. That's everybody that's been there, done that, and that's still there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
still going.
That's the problem. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's the story of that life, and that's the sad part that we don't. Some of us don't realize it. Some of us do, and so that's the problem.
The reason why I had to share that, man, is because we owe. I think we owe everyone that gave us skin and love or are in there and on the streets before we got on that mixed up and made these bad decisions. They're kids, and I see that more than ever. That's why I sent you that text. It's not just trying to be part of this, not just for myself, man, and not just for trying to be helpful, but it's like I see us, I see you, I see many people like Tom speaking to them before they get to that point. I feel a debt. I feel a debt to my fellow felons like Chapo, like Sapo, like Chapo, that were trying to look out for me when I was a youngster, and they saw something, I had value. So I just wanted to share that, man, where there is no future in it, man. There has to be a different way. There has to be a different way to be young and to be accepted and to be part and to feel like a family member, man, without having to prove that that you're important to some people. I mean, there just has to be a different way, man. So I'm 100% on board, man. If it's not Adobe, well then dang it, you're gonna have to reach as many youth as you can right here before they end up in Adobe. You know what I mean? Maybe that might just be your platform, man. Maybe this might be the future of going in there. You know what I mean? Maybe they might see this, and you'll never step foot into a juvenile facility. You know, but whatever it is, you're being proactive and then you're doing it, and that's the most. That's and putting yourself out there, and that is the most courageous part of this, man. One last thing I wanted to share was I was watching the news, man. They were talking about they don't understand why all these shootings are happening, man. Why they keep on ambushing the police, or why all these kids are shooting each other at the Tanger Mall. And I'm just thinking, you know, some of these parents, man, are doing DUI sentences right now, or doing sentences for some stuff that they probably didn't have to go to prison for, but they're not there in the house with their kids, and their kids are being raised by the streets. So maybe before you send people in prison or whatever, maybe they should see some other alternatives, man, to help them like not be stupid. And then the police chief lady, she went on there and she's like, I don't know why they're ambushing us. I don't know why they keep on ambushing us. And I'm thinking to myself, that's the problem. I don't agree with any ambushing anybody. But if you don't know why they're doing it to you, then that's the problem. So anyway, that's all I had to say about that. And I know it's not kind of ambiguous. I don't want to get kicked out of YouTube or get you in any trouble or anything, brother. Like Tom said, you can't say anything on here, man, without, you know. So anyway, that's all I wanted to share. But that was my heart. Gracias for letting me come on, man. Brian Ortiz, rest in peace. I love you, man. You did good. Thank you for doing me a solid. For all the Brian Ortizes on the way in there, don't do it. There's other ways to make a living. There's other ways to make it happen. You just got to be patient. You just got to believe in yourself. You just got to be around the right people. The right people are out there. You just got to reach out to them, man. They're there. You know what I mean? So that's all I got to say, bro. That's all my 2 cents. Thank you for letting me in here, dude. Appreciate it, man.
Simon, yes,
All right.
I'll be, bro.
All right, brother.
Good night, Michelle. Good night, Tony.
I will. I'll be watching. I'll close myself out.
She said Michelle first.
I know. She does that. Right?
I don't mean to. I don't mean it. Just happens.
It's respect. I get it. You don't want your man to be like, "Hi, Tony," and the next thing you know, he's like, "What is that supposed to mean?"
No, I'll always, you know, say hi to the wives first. You know what I mean?
It is, Jovan. It's all right.
You know.
All right, bro. Peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a really hard pill to swallow. The whole time, yeah, Tom was talking, I'm over here.
Yeah. The problem is, I mean, it's life, and whether you're gonna get old and die in prison or get old and die in the street, I mean, either way, you're gonna get old and die. It's just where do you want to do it? You know what I'm saying? And so these stories, they're tough, but I mean, that's what this story is, right? It's getting old in prison, and that's what we need to avoid. That's what these kids don't realize, that motherfucker, you doing this at 15. You're gonna be that old motherfucker dying in the joint, and you don't even know that right now. You can't fathom that shit. That's the problem with kids, is they can't think.
I know, but that's why.
What's up, baby? Oh, yeah. I mean,
no, I'm trying to say, like, I'm sitting over here crying like a baby because my cousin did go in as a kid.
Yeah.
And like Tom said, he's gonna die in that little cell by himself.
Yeah.
You know, we were just hanging out at his house for the spring break or for the weekend. You know, he was just 17. He had just turned 18 or whatever. Like he's a kid. And that's why I constantly tell people, like, if you see kids doing bad things, tell them it's not cool. If you're that parent, if you have a niece or a nephew you see them going down the wrong way, help them out. Help them out. Don't encourage it. Don't tell them, hey, you look stupid. Hey, you're better than that. Hey, I'm not saying that's going to help them completely, but lead these kids the right way. Don't try to be their friend, be their parent, be their uncle, be their aunt. Do whatever you have to do to try to help them. Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't take much. Do you know what I'm saying? If you have a niece or a nephew or somebody or a friend of yours that has a kid you see him going down the wrong path, help him out. What is it going to take? It takes one person to try to help some kid. You know, I couldn't imagine, you know, you being in there forever and dying in there. And your son knowing that you're gonna die in there. So it kind of hits close to home.
Yeah.
When Tom was talking.
Hmm. Well, I mean, that was the life we lived, and so but that's the problem. You know what I mean? That's the fucked up Holly is that's normal. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing.
The thing is a lot of this stuff can be prevented if parents would just be freaking parents.
Yeah, well, all the way around. I mean,
All the way around. And
for
I'm not saying that you can have two great parents and your kid can come out a little jerk off. I get it. But I mean, it all comes down to it. The household, the parenting. Every one of these people that have been in trouble or gone to prison, it's always the same thing.
Simone.
A mommy issue, a daddy issue, some type of mommy daddy issue.
Yeah, for the most part, absolutely. Yeah, and what's fucked up is all of my childhood friends are still in. You know what I mean? Like that's how we all grew up, and it's gacho. But I think that's why there's gotta be something that changes.
It's very rare that you see a good kid from it's very rare that you see a kid from a good home go bad. Those are rare stories.
No, yeah, Simone.
But all the kids that are doing these things and wanting to be in gangs, wanting to go to prison, it's because of their household. It's because they have shitty parents.
Yeah,
And that's what I don't get. It's like, don't have kids if you're not ready to be a parent.
not me.
What?
Not me.
Shut up.
All right, let me get to these comments, man. Tom said it. Then Flacco's. Oh, I'm skipping that. This is the AZ channel. Said awesome person. Look, fam, it's one thing to grow up and walk away from your clica, but to turn right and do controlled buys for the cops is fucked. Hey, Tom, don't do it, bro. You were about to accept me, soft ass motherfucker. 480 said, yeah, the variables have to connect 100%. The odds of that arm are slim to none. Yeah, you know how to kick back. What the fuck you use to target motherfuckers so you know the juego is. Yeah. A lot of people wait, hold on. Hopefully they just forget about you and leave you alone. You're a good person. Yeah, I don't think they care, bro, if I'm a good person. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't always, I guess that's debatable. It depends who you ask. You know what I'm saying about me being a good person. You know, it's a matter of perspective, Holmes. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that feel I'm not. You know what I mean? And rightfully so. I earned that. But this ain't about me, bro. It's not, this ain't about me. This is about everybody. Let's fucking get these fucking kids and grab them by their fucking hair and tell them what our experiences of the pinta without the, here, let me crush some chips and make you a tamal and show you how great we ate. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck all that dumb shit. You know what I mean? All these fucking stories, and it's time for motherfuckers that have been there, done that, and felt that. Stop trying to act hard because you were in the joint. Tell the truth, Holmes. Tell the fucking truth. Uh, Tell them about those fucking nights when you missed whoever, or tell them about the losses you endured because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a shame to have fucking human emotions and feelings, brother. We had them. We had to have. We're not fucking robots. So you can't tell me that a motherfucker didn't feel fucked up in the joint. At one point, I get it. We're not in there, we're not depressed daily and stressed, and you make the best of what you got. So you get a routine, you get to doing your thing, and you almost forget you're in there. But there are them motherfucking times, Holmes, when where first of all, no matter what you do with your time, the losses are there. You done lost whatever you lost because you did your time. So that's all, that's shit that you can tell these motherfuckers about. The feelings that come with it all también. You know what I mean? It's just, it gets to the point where it's ridiculous when you watch these fucking idiots on TikTok and shit telling their little prison story. They're like 22, 23 years old and acting like prison was, they want to be on there with their shirt off, showing all their tattoos and talking about all these great times and how they did put this work in and that work in and my gang and my organization. And Like, get the fuck
And
out of
and
here.
look at what Tom said. They used his friend,
Of course.
used him up,
Yeah, that's what it's about.
threw him away like a rag. You know what I mean? And that's what they do.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it's a trip. So hopefully, a lot of people don't like Dreamers at 480. Dreamer just did what he did, man. It is what it is, man. Javier, just be aware of your surroundings. Stay away from high-profile places, and you'll be okay. Perhaps your biggest threat is getting beat up by Doug or Brian. Yeah, I'm not worried about them two motherfuckers, bro.
What?
Javier, he
What
said,
did he say?
he said, just be aware of your surroundings, stay away from high profile places, and you'll be okay. Perhaps your biggest threat is getting beat up by Doug or Brian.
You better watch out. I think one of them was in martial arts.
The fuck out of here.
Karate.
Timo said, hey, we are who we are, Miss Cricks. There's no career in being a gangster. Oh, teardrop tattoo. She thoughts. Tom Dorfer said, pass it on like herpes. I feel a STD theme tonight. This fool.
Oh my!
Yeah, way to say it, Miss Cricket. You have some serious labio. She does. Checking
Are
about
you serious right now?
what happened?
Why'd you do that?
Do what?
Don't do that.
Do what?
And you know what you did. Get that stupid look off your face. You know what you did.
I have to.
Serious moment right now.
We're past the serious moment. We got to move on.
I'm not. I'm still sniffling over here, man. Jesus.
She's absolutely right.
Uh,
She took the words out of my mouth, said Jack in a Box. Tom Dorfer, there's no new t-shirt, White Fence. There's no career in being, there's your new t-shirt, White Fence. There's no career in being a gangster.
there we go. Thank you.
Cheetah said, Crix is not gay. His boyfriend is. I can't stop laughing on that one. What does that say? Is that like, that's like 4 fucking shows ago, Cheetah? Jack in the Box, yes. Can you send me the link before 2 a.m., please? I did, fucker. Javier said, labor, you get the new t-shirt. Can you put Javier con chele por vida on the sleeve?
Oh my.
Oh, that's what you were saying. She has some serious labor on that labio. Okay, gotcha. 480 said, she got you there, Vato. If White Fence was on live on the screen, I think she would win the better looking award. Vato, sorry, I said. White Fence. You don't know. You don't know.
Look at your picture from back then and look at my picture from back then.
Okay, man, come on. You can't
That's
listen.
that's
For
all.
back then, so this is at 15, looking.
Jesus.
What do they call that? Debonair, some bullshit.
You look 30.
You're crazy. Right here, this is 21, 20, well, no, 23.
35.
Get the fuck out of here. Look at that. Boom. That's like 2021. And then, here she is throwing up gang signs.
I wasn't throwing up a gang sign. Don't ever go there. I would never in my life do that.
By 2.
I'd punch myself in my own face if I ever threw up a gang sign.
I wish this wasn't so. Where's the picture at? We got to get the picture. I got it.
I don't know what you do with your life.
Blurry shit. It's so blurry. My boy, look at his ears, man. Tell me they don't got the same ears.
Shut up. I hate you.
Miss Cricket, you got good knowledge. I'm glad Cricket is your husband. Yes,
No, he's not my husband.
It's almost 2 a.m. where he's at, I think. Tom said hard life. It's 2:24 now. Fuck.
You said you're only going to go on for an hour.
I know, but it got serious, and when we got conversation, I mean, these type of conversations, I'm not gonna stop. This is
for sure. I think tonight was amazing. Like I said, I'm still over here sniffling a little bit. When Tom was talking, I was just crying the whole time. I couldn't even talk because it's such a sad story. But that's the reality of it.
T. Rilla said, "I'm here." White.
Oh, hey, T. Rilla, you got a call today.
He called me. Heard that Miss Cricket is on the cover of Cosmopolitan. See?
No, I don't think so. I don't. I'm like a noob with my cardigan wearing ass. I'm just kidding.
480. Cricket. Oh, he gave me a number 2. He gave you a number 1 and he gave me a number 2 medal.
And just for anybody else out there that wears cardigans right now, Old Navy, they have the 30% off on them. I'm just saying, it's really nice. I
By the
was super
way,
excited when I saw that today.
480, the fact that you think I'm number 2 shows me that you are looking at me in that way, and I just want to let you know, bro. All the love in the world, but I don't fuck around with dudes. You know,
Oh my God.
it's all good.
You're so stupid.
Tom is on a sick one, said Dr. Chapatin. Happy Food is bomb. Skis. It's on Central and Broadway.
No, not that one. I'm talking about the Happy Foods on
The West Side?
67th and what is it, Thomas?
I don't fucking know.
It's like been there for like 30 something years or 40 years, something like that.
Timo said, no, about dude talking about me crying, though, me talking about that girl getting shot. Oh, was that you were the one crying? I thought it was me. Jack in the Box, come on, people, please hit the like. Dr. Chapatin said, Timo, que hubo, loco. Dr. Chapatin said, T. Rilla, I'm sure they referring to Happy Food on the West, 67th Ave and Thomas. My son was a tagger. He tagged Major, said Tom. Jed said, gonna start a new gang called MMP, My Mama's Panza. Was Pfizer, Fizzer, Dougie?
No, it was just some guy in my class. Oh no, they were, they had the super baggy pants and they just dressed weird a little bit, like greasy hair type. You know,
The fuck?
this guy tried to have like little dreadlocks, kind of,
The
but
hell?
I don't. Yeah, like he really tried to have dreadlocks, but he was like half white, half Mexican, and I'm like, can you do dreadlocks? And he was trying to explain it to me. I don't remember, but he did, draw like really nice, like quickly.
Julia Montanedo said, if it's as simple as doing the normal life, then yeah, we'll be living with no issues. We both made changes like getting clean, etc. Thank you for giving me some peace of mind. It actually is
Yeah.
that simple. People don't believe it because they believe the propaganda. But I mean, it's only, I mean, it's almost logical. If you're not in that world, you're not going to be seen by people in that world. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, if you think it like Maruka's parents, they've probably never in their life seen an MMM. Well, except for me. But I mean, that's because of their daughter. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, like, in their normal world of living, how they went about their lives, they've never been around anybody like that. You know what I'm saying? And Maruka happened, and the only reason Maruka came in contact was because she had there was like a an entrance into that world. Her uncle ended up in the county jail. Her uncle hooked up her aunt with another person. You know how that shit works. So it goes on and on and on. So if you're not in that world, you're not going to be touched by that world. That's it. You know what I mean? I'm telling you right now, the mistakes that a lot of motherfuckers make is they want to tell people who they were. They want to, all that stuff. Some of them still.
And if anything, telling people who you were and what you were in, I don't find that cool at all. I find that embarrassing.
Oh, because
That all that time that somebody did for these guys that could give two, F's about them. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You guys got to see it that way now. Like that lifestyle is embarrassing. And you start your new life, and worry about you guys just go to work, come home, make an honest living, and that's all that matters.
Timo said, he said you throws O's at the ends of the words, though.
I
Spanish.
throw O's at the end of the.
Spanish.
I should just start talking Spanish, huh? Just freak people out.
Right on, Tom. Thank you for that, brother. Damn, there's so many. Thank you, brother. Tom shoots 5, and then he sent a 420. Get your shit together, kids, before it's too late. He said. Let me put that one up. Thank you, brother. All right, let me get back up here real quick. Let's see. Right here. Like I told Cricket, I don't care about other states' prison content, but I listened to a story. But in the end of the day, when you're too educated, the youngsters around where we grew up at, we're trying to educate the youngsters around where I'm trying to educate them everywhere, homeboy. I don't care where a kid was born, what city, what state. I don't want any motherfucking kids going through what I went through. Period. You know what I mean? That's the honest truth, brother. I want to touch everywhere if I can, and that's why I bring in people from other states into what I got going on. I honestly want this to be bigger than just one city, one state, one anything. You know what I mean? That this problem is prevalent throughout the U.S. Unfortunately, I don't have the knowledge, of other states. People, if I walk into, North Dakota, I don't know nothing about their estilo. I don't know nothing about their cultura. I'd have to get somebody from North Dakota that can speak their language and bring, do the same thing that I can do in Phoenix, you know what I'm saying? Or someone from Califas can do in Califas, so I'm trying my best to make this about just kids in general, bro, not about a city, a state. That's the mentality I think that gets us into the trouble.
Not even a race. It doesn't matter what race these kids
No, of
are.
course not. It's just
Saving a life doesn't have a race. You know what I mean?
El Profe Loco. Good to see the Chronicles, Cubo Grillo, y White Fence. What's up, brother?
Hello.
Heart Life said, I just started Arrowhead Ragamuffin Syndicate, ARS 75th. People confuse us with Arizona Revised Statute 75.1. Arrowhead. Julia Manzanedo, everyone that my husband looked up to are there with him. That speaks volumes. Thank you, Mrs. as well. All the best, you guys. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I wish you guys well, for real.
They're all there.
Yeah.
They are all there. That's for damn sure. Tom Dorfer, better not step in our mall, Tony. 480 says some carnales were from Southside 35th too. Yeah, you had a few. I mean, back in the day, there was a few more, but you got you talking about Mean Gene, Bruno, Condor, Little Art. There was a few. I think I'm probably forgetting some too. Tom said, "Oh, Güero Baca. What is his name? Güero Baca. I'm 6 foot and a heaven's devil," said Tom. Don't be coming to do. Oh, Tom, don't be coming. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Someone. LOL, that's right, Tom said Heart Life. Don't be coming to do returns in our mall without a receipt, Tony. I'm 6 foot and a heaven's devil, said
Heaven's devil.
Chico One, thank you for that $2, brother. And then Tom came out with another. You can't touch me there. You're not my priest. I'm not putting that.
Oh.
I'm not putting that. Thank you for the video. Prison Strike Force said, Cuvas, uvas, Cuvivas, uvas. What's up, homie? How you doing, brother?
You can't speak Spanish either.
That ain't Spanish. I don't know what the hell he writing right there.
What are you saying, Cuvivas?
Literally, read it.
Cuviva?
What, that ain't Cuval. I don't know what it, so Tolleson is part of Grandel. Fuck no. Are you crazy? Come on.
They wish. Tolleson wishes they were that cool.
See this girl banging on me. Look, I don't bang no more, girl. You won't wake me up in the morning.
Kidding. I'm just kidding. I lived in Phoenix, but I was always in and out of Phoenix and Glendale because, I went to school in Glendale. My family's business was in Glendale, so I was always in and out of Glendale. So
Tom said, Sunny Slope is a stash house, period. You ever did time in Califas? I never did, Jose. No, homeboy. I did all mine in Arizona State, and then when I did it in the feds, other states, but it was federal time, I've never done state time anywhere else.
I know somebody who did time in California.
Who?
I just know somebody. Dang, I know people too,
Talking about that fucking hater?
Oh my God. No, I just know people too. You're not the only one that knows people, okay?
You don't know nobody.
I know people.
Awesome person said Cricket would roll around with a shotgun as a juvenile. Charlie. Yeah, I was stupid. I was so fucking dumb. It was junior high, bro. I had one. Remember you guys remember those windbreakers? Remember windbreakers, babe?
Yeah, those are cool.
Are you clowning me?
No, I had a purple one with like pink little stripes.
Oh, I didn't have that. I had a windbreaker, and I had that little white deadline inside, right? But you could
Hmm.
cut that, and then it would be like a big ass pocket.
Oh
And I
my God.
had a little fucking
Freaking.
shotgun I would carry in that fucking. I'd go to school and I'd put it in the locker bins outside. Like they were locked. We didn't use the lockers at the school, but they were there still. So I would put them in a locker and then grab it at after school and take it. It was just stupid shit, but that's what we were doing.
And then, windbreakers came back out like in the 90s, like the Adidas windbreakers.
Yeah, yeah.
Those came out later.
That was the break dancers. Don't turn Flacco White Fence, said Tom Dorf. Don't turn Flacco White Fence. Huh?
He's talking about the stop.
What? What's he saying? Don't tell me. El Profe said yesterday was Pete's
I can't think it.
Yesterday was Pete's 75th anniversary. I had a Monster Burger in your memory. Was it really 75 years? Huh? Fucking Pete's. The first one they ever built, I'm pretty sure, was the one right there in Tolleson.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
People said Miss Crick's a snitch. Damn, we're barely getting to that comment. Jose Garcia, saludos from Tulare County. Keep pushing, bro. Thank you, brother. Ron Garcia said, what's cracking, Cricket? I'm just tapping in and showing some support. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, bro. Man, these are comments from an hour ago.
Well, hurry up.
I'm trying. But we had good conversation in between. I'm gonna get to them, but I'm just glad that we were able to get Tom and
yeah, for sure. For sure. Those were amazing stories, and I mean they bring tears to my eyes. Like I said, those are just it's like the saddest thing I've heard. Yeah.
Timo said, coming up, we tried to outdo the generation before. You know how it was. Yeah, that's for sure. Heart Life said, that makes sense, Tom. Greenway High Demons ain't no joke. Y'all got quite the famous people like Linkin Park and UFC star Mackenzie Dern. Tom said, Tony, also Tim Salmon, Jenny Garth from 90210, and Brad LaHouse from the Milwaukee Bucks. But Chester Bennington lived 4 doors down from my house when he went to Greenway. That's dope, Tom said Hard Life. Real talk, I sat next to Jenny Garth in 4th period science class in 84. Hard Life, Tony said Jenny Garth. Tom said Jenny graduated from Greenway in 88, I believe.
Jenny Garth is that actress, right?
Yeah, the bitch 90210.
Why she gotta be a bitch?
I don't know.
Can't she just be that girl from 90210?
Kind of what I said.
No.
White Fence, I thought you were an honor student in high school and an A+ student in Advanced Spanish 3.
No. My grades were okay. They were just enough to like pass and not get me in trouble. Like I got C's and B's. Like I chose looks, not books. I'm just kidding. Like I was too into
Stuck up?
No.
Oh.
Just shopping and having fun and
Yeah, kids don't do that either. There's
Right. Like you do need to study. You do need to pay attention. But I did have this guy in my class that like literally when we'd have a test, he would just pass me back his paper and I'd put my name on it. Like I did that whole class, I just coasted it and just whatever. It was English class, but I was just too into having fun in school,
40 said, Vato, more carnales came from Chandler than Tolleson, Vato. LOL, just kidding. Yeah, you guys were cool. Puro pedo. Wow.
You guys were cool.
All due respects, but I forget to say hello to Cricket and his wife. Anyway, hello to both of you con respeto. What's up, Ron Garcia? How you doing, brother?
Hello.
Tony Chester's band in high school was called Great Days. Look it up on YouTube. 480 said, weren't you the only one in the Jackass that was a drug lord that got busted recently? Huh? Weren't you the only one and the jackass that got no, actually, so from my barrio you're talking about, there was one in the 80 or the 70s, 60s. He was from the Vieja though. And then me, I was the next one from my neighborhood. I was the only one made around my time. But now there's three. So you got also Raymond Montaño, that dude that you're talking about, Manuel Garcia Gallo, and then his nephew is Little Gallo. Those are the three that are from Tolleson now. Sergio Velasquez, white fence. I have a kid related story for you. Don't
Tell us.
make her cry, bro. Timo DeVille said, well, we don't want to beat like Arizona, Ty. Chelet Bell said, I passed out waiting.
And tell your people to stop moving here. I'm just kidding.
I passed out waiting for the show, woke up coughing my lung up.
Oh, Chela's been sick.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, she's not feeling good. She sounds bad. I talked to her on the phone the other day, and she's got a really bad cough. Hope you get better, girl.
Tom said, Awatuki is southeast side of South Mountain area. Hard Life said, great days. Got it, Tom. Hey, stop hating on us in Cali. Y'all just hating. And he has a little surfer, a snowboarder, and a golfer.
No, I don't hate. I love going to visit California.
But then we
really
love
pretty out there.
More.
Huh?
But then we love coming back home. Just kidding. I'm just playing.
Shut up.
I'll see if I can start a beef real quick. 480 said, yeah, history does repeat itself. Tom said, you will enjoy it, Tony. He was amazing even as a kid. Chin checker in the house.
You know what? I do want to go to California again, and there's this little pizza place down Hollywood, and inside the bathroom, like everybody writes their name on it and where they're from. And I wrote my name in there, like, God, it was a long time ago. I don't think it'd be there anymore. I was like I was 17 years old. It probably wouldn't be there anymore, huh?
I don't know how that works.
I would like to go back to that little pizza place, though, just to check it out and see if they're still doing that. It's pretty cool.
480 said, what about the hood, Southside Gilbert and Southside Scottsdale, Vato? They're the hardest coming out from AZ, huh?
Oh.
Man, we got the Pop of Zona in the Bay Area. The Pop of Zona and the Pop of Zona? Pop of Zona? What's that? What's that? La Tusa says she knew a tagger in high school, right? One.
Well, I knew. Yeah, he was in my class. He sat like kind of next to me.
Check this.
1 feet over.
Put the thing, but you did get bored from. Lauren said, bro, I want to help families and kids. Are you in? Of course. Are you in? I'm doing it. Better version here, Tony. Timo said, time for a new phone. Ask your hubby for a new phone. She just got that phone.
No, it's a brand new phone. It's just the battery sucks on it so bad.
She got that flip thing. The flip thing. What do they call it?
The Samsung flip phone.
Yeah, Razor. Is it Razor? Razor flip? Some shit like that.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, if like the new little flip thing, the shell. But you did get bored from dorks like Chad, Mark, Scott, and like gangsters, Miss Cricket, like Mr. Cricket, prison mafia members, the baddest of the baddest. I love it.
I mean, I wasn't out there looking for it. It just kind of happened. But
in under an hour, I could be at the beach, San Fran, on the pier eating crab dinner, said Timo. I don't like crab anyway. I don't fuck with seafood.
You're lucky.
Chella said it's because landlords are setting prices. That's why it's so much. They only care about money. Yeah. Supply and demand. That's what the world's, what is it? It's all about capitalism.
You don't know.
I know. Capitalism.
You don't know.
That's what I said. I could go to a Shark game one day, then be in the Niner game drinking on Sunday. See, I don't like sports either. But
oh my God, this guy, I swear.
Chico One said, y'all lucky here in San Antonio, minimum wage is $7.25. Is it really? Yeah, but they still got to be with the federal minimum wage, right? What is that?
But I heard it's cheap to live in Texas, certain parts. But then, they have all like the hurricanes and stuff, so they can keep all that.
Not in San Antonio, though. Do they have hurricanes?
No, they always have weather problems over there, right?
Well, I think more. It depends where. Fucking Texas is huge. I mean, I guess near the water they would. Where would that be? Houston and shit? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know much about. I mean, I don't know like the map area, like the cities and stuff. Money Dog said, when you're on a subject and we write some about it, you're already on another subject. It sucks. I know, bro. That's my bad, man. I'm trying. Today was different, but I get it. But I always come back to what you're talking about. Tom said, Chuco Loco. But you know what? I just need to read these faster. We need to stop like talking so much in between. But my girl, man. I'm sorry, guys. Chuco Loco and Vato. She really does add an O to every word. So I'm out, y'all. Happy Friday morning. Gotta be up in a few hours. Chico One, that's cool. I have so much respect for you to the fullest. Thank you, brother. I have some great ideas. We have to talk and then come up with a plan. Me and you need to talk. Let's set up a time and date. All right. I'll email you again tonight, but we could wrap tomorrow, bro. It's been 20 years, dang. I'm thinking this just happened like a decade ago. That's why I wrote, when he wrote that, I put in there, I said, nah, bro, happened in 2003. So yeah, it was 20 years ago that everything basically happened. I ended up staying in the joint, obviously, all the way till 2015. And then I got out and, get our shit together. And then I've been trying to, this little YouTube shit, we're doing the videos and stuff at first. I just started the live thing probably, I don't know, a few months ago. I don't know how long it's been now. But yeah, Cricket, you're right. It's about jobs. Miss Cricket, watch some Arizona documentaries on YouTube. Why, as a population is growing out of control, many jobs from other states, jobs moved over to AZ. Lawrence de Alva said, Major Mackenzie in Adobe. Chronicles, that's right. Wow, Tom, that was deep prayers, brother. Damn, said Sergio. What's his name again, Tom? We said it again already. There's a few Arizona channels on YouTube that explain everything about Arizona, like why it's so expensive and so many people are moving here. It's very interesting, Miss Cricket. Yeah, that's how we live our lives, no matter what part we live. Not scared. Oh, what part we live in? I think he said. Not scared. We just live. My neighbor died in a car accident 3 weeks ago. I remember when you said that, bro. Devontre said, "What's good, Cricket and Miss Cricket? I'm high as hell off the pills they gave me after surgery for the pain. What's good? Much respect." What's up, brother? What'd you have surgery for, brother? You good? 480 said, yeah, that's fucked up to hear that man speak like that from prison. Awesome person said, life is fleeting. What? That's the name Tom uses his friend name. That's love. Damn, Tom, telling it like it is, said Timo. Hopefully they let him out, but I doubt it. My stepdad had a 13-year sentence and had a year and a half left and was out for 2 years before he died in prison October 31st. Garcia, Tommy, take care, man. I respect what you got to say. The apple O of my I-O, said Timo. Spino put, ¿qué onda, Cricket? And I answered him, ¿qué hubo, Spino? How you doing, brother? Tony, it's good to see you, brother. My God bless you and your wife, man. I like your teaching on the word. Tom said, Devontrez, ain't no time for racist crap here. You can stay bounce, but we don't play that shit here. Chico One got all the respect for you, Cricket. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. Sean Cervantes said, ¿qué onda, bro? Hopefully everyone doing good. Yeah. Gassy. How you doing, brother? It's been a minute, Sean. LA Dodger said, messed up, Tom, praying for him. I left 2 years ago and I'm saying it's all a washout. No money in there, no jobs are paid 10 cents an hour, and commissary prices are going up. It's unbelievable, and good times are taking off. The good items are taking off the commissary. Yeah, and I'm telling you, bro, even though, I mean, I know everybody wants to talk about how it is, it's bad now, and it's a wash and stuff. The Pinta's never been a great place to go to. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? That it's always been, we've always had complaints about one thing or another. And that's because it's prison, bro. So honestly, it just is what it is, and people need to avoid it. Kids need to avoid it. Ben Cueva said, "Cubo Cricket, Jovan, Carnal Sean, and the rest of the Chronicleros." Yes, Jovan, you know what time it is with the homie Cricket. Good story and message for you, Tom.
Skip that one. Hey, Ben.
We're gonna put that on a shirt.
We are. We're gonna put that on a shirt, Ben, and then we're gonna put your name underneath it.
Tom said, Heller Jean Maynard, AD number 79969 was the vato that he was talking about, and he read his letter. If anyone wants to write him or can shoot some money to his books via JPay, if not, please pray, said Tom. Ron Garcia said, Que onda LA? ZG said, that's how my pops got released. Sean Cervantes said, Cubo Ben Cuevas. Tom Dover said, by the way, my bro is high close custody. He will die in an 8x10 concrete cell. Norma Fimbre said, great show tonight and guest speaker was awesome. Gracias. Tom said, we also owe the kids a glimpse into what we have experienced inside the joint. Yeah, that's what it is. Tom said, thank you, Miss Norma. Tom said, Joanne, I really want you to write to Ruben. Send him a card even.
Yeah.
Heart Life said, I'll be reaching out to Maynard, Tom. Thanks for doing your part. Tom said, Ruben Garza, 190487, ASPC Iman Browning Unit, P.O. Box 3400, Florence, Arizona, 85132. Right to a very great man. Find him on that other holiday to secure us. 190487, man. Is that really his number? When did he pick it up? Well, I guess he did, right? He was 2003 or 4 or something, right? By the time
2001.
Well, that's when it happened. But when did he?
Or 2000.
When he went to the Pinta was like 3 or 4.
I'm
thinking because he picked up that number.
He was in the county for like 5 years, I think.
Yeah. Tom said, thank you, Tony. He will love it. I have his permission to tell his story tonight. Chico One said, "It's messed up world. It'll never change. It's hard." Let's hope that's not true, bro. Honestly, I mean, it is hard, man. But let's hope that's not true, man. Even if it changes for a few, you change someone's world. So let's just think about it that way, I guess. You know what I mean? The other way is just too, fuck. Tom said, I asked Ruben about telling his story. He's undecided, but I think Joanne can talk to him about it. She is family. Chico One said that's why they need people like us, even if it's only for people that change. Yeah. Ben said, Sean C., I ate at Elmer's today, LOL. Their green chili is all right. The best in the East Valley, not the East Side, LOL. Elmer's? Beezer said, what up, brother? Hello, Joanne. What up, Chronicles fan? What's up, Beezer? Beezer, how you doing, brother?
Beezer, hey.
Said, cheer up, White Fence. We're paying it forward now.
Yeah, I'm better now, Tom.
Heart Life said, thanks, Ron Garcia. Doug and Brian sound like a morning radio show. It's Puppet you got to worry about. Fuck Puppet. He got smacked. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. 480 said, yeah, Tony, everyone wants to be accepted, Tony? Especially when you're young, and when you're older, you realize why the fuck I wanted to impress these people. And like someone once told me, there's not such thing as friends. Yeah, there is such thing as friends, but they told you that because you were hanging out with the wrong ones, bro. And that's probably true at the time. Chele said, oh, Javier on a shirt. Ben, we got to catch up sometime, said Sean. 480 said, it's hard to come good friends that really want the best for you. Hard Life said, that Pistol Pete's looks delicious with that greasy cheese shakers. Beezer laughing. Old Navy. Woo said, awesome person. Fucking the cardigans. Yeah, there's old men
do have good clothes right now. I'm just saying.
Yeah, there's old men dying in the streets, like Ricky says. Where do you want to die at? That's the reality of it. Yeah. Thank you, Tom, for that radio. The Jungle Jaggy Jeans said, Demo. Get your shit together, kids, before it's too late, said Tom. 480 said, you have to be positive and make the best of your situations in prison or the streets as well. It's hard out in the real world. The choices you have to make in there or out here, we all have choices. 480 said, damn, you look old as shit as a 23-year-old vato, Spencer. Get the fuck out of here. I'll put you on a 300-second timeout. Fool, what are you talking about?
I'm so laughing at what Tom's saying.
There?
Hey.
Huh.
I can't get over what Tom said.
Yeah. I hear you over there giggling and shit. Chico, oh shit. Let me take this off.
I'm gonna have to mute myself because I can't.
I got you. I got you. I'll mute your ass. Chico wants a $2 super sticker. Thank you, brother. Can't take
Really?
you're not my priest.
Okay,
I just said LOL fucking Tom. Grande in the house. What's up, Russell Soto? How you doing, brother? Grande or Grandel, said Tom. What you mean, Vato? You're number 2 out of you.
grande, like a grande latte.
So if White Fence is number 1, there has to be a number 2. I say you don't have to explain yourself for it. It's all good, brother. If you think I'm number 2, it's all good, homeboy.
It's okay to be number 2.
And you're allowed to judge me, bro. Another man can judge another man in your world. It's all
Are
good.
you seriously?
That's how
Stop.
Chandler gets down.
Stop it. You could take the backseat for a minute.
He's trying to clap. Tom said, "Come on, Cricket. White Fence did 2 days, man. She was the podfather. She did 3, bro.
Excuse me. I
Try to
did
take
3.
a day.
Try to take a day for me, okay?
Come on, Cricket. White Fence did. Oh yeah, who takes a shotgun to junior high though? Yeah, no.
Right? A freaking heathen.
Timo Cricket," said Sergio. "Come on, get with it, Cricket. Don't be a flaco. She said she would tell on you if you had a gun, man. Don't be a flaco. What are you talking about?"
And I was joking on that. Well, I don't know. Because if you were in my high school and I saw you with a gun, I mean, I wouldn't want to like die, so I probably would go tell.
Don't be a flaco, this fool said. A man will suffer in prison alone, or a man be suffer with everything they ever want in life. It's all you make of it. Yeah, I mean, honestly, on the street, shit. I mean, it's a way better way to suffer. I'll tell you that. Tom said, "Why does she gotta be a bitch? Really? Because she bleeds for a week and don't die? Duh."
Oh my god.
Wow, Tom. I'm shocked. I don't know. I can't believe
I'm not, because that's something Tom would say. That yes, I'm not shocked at all. That's
can't believe it.
yeah. Yeah.
I just do not agree. I'm not. That's not what I don't talk that way. Timo said she was into her quarterback. That's why her grades were slipping. Don't lie, Cricks, Miss Cricks.
They were, because I was too into my friends and going to the mall and hanging out after school, and that was more important.
Talking to
Not,
the student council.
no, I knew people in student council. I wasn't in student council. I knew people in there. They were smarter.
I just said talking to people in student council.
Yeah, talking to them. I knew people who were in sports. Yeah, I knew people from all over.
Heart Life said, Pistol Pete's Pizza, Pete's Fish and Chips, Pete don't repeat taco trucks. You're not hard to find, brother. Right? That's what well, Pistol Pete's ain't there no more, so 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Chester, the date he just passed, dude, was a talent for sure. You're correct, Timo, said Tom. Great Days is back together and doing a tribute album. Timo said, Awa Tafuki. What the hell is that? Also, one of the members of Great Days owns Club Tattoo in Mesa. Jetta said, thank you, Jovan. 480 said, of course, I would want to help youth all over, but it has to start somewhere. And where I did the most damage at telling youth in my city, if I can change, they can as well, coming from the same place. Yeah, for sure. I mean, logically, that's what we got to do, because those are the ones that can relate to us. You know what I mean? We can talk about the same place, things we did and shit. Talking to a kid in California, I wouldn't know what cities to talk about, what streets they grew up. You know what I mean? There's a common theme, obviously, prison, you know what I mean, that we can talk about. But you got to get them to relate. And so, and it's kids. There's a way to get at kids. So, Timo DeVille said, population. Sergio said, it's a good story about my kids.
Then tell me, Sergio, I want to know.
Tell it, brother. You ain't said it yet. Come on, brother, do your thing. I feel
Acting all shy all of a sudden, Sergio.
480
Come
said,
on.
I feel some tension in the air between Mr. Tom D and Flaco. Timo said, Texas has tornadoes, duh.
Oh
480,
yeah, it does.
I just don't like confidential informants, my bad. Come on. 480 Tom is under the weather this night, lol. He been on a sick one. Tom faking, though, because when he thought I was a confidential informant, he was ready to let me slide.
Don't do Tom like that. Don't do Tom like that. He has the right to his opinion on this show. Don't do him like that.
Hey, don't start.
No,
Don't start.
don't you start. No, don't do him like that. He can say what he wants to say.
Yes, he can, but I can say what I want to say.
Okay, well, don't do him like that. I know what. No.
Timo, it's Awatuki, lol, said Dr. Chapatin. Tom Dover said, I just speak my mind. No filter, no hidden agenda. If you don't like it, be a man or get you one. Or get you one, he said. Heart Life said, ZG, really sorry to hear that death has a way of changing things.
Mhm.
JP said, Compton in la casa. I know you said Compton, but Manny Unsueta, saludos from the 818 Valle. Hope the channel keeps growing. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, bro.
818 what? Where's that
Valle.
from?
Valle. Huh? Valley?
Oh, okay.
Valley O?
Well, let's say that.
What the fuck? He put Valle.
I know, but if I didn't understand what that meant, then why would you repeat that?
Because you asked what? I repeated what he was saying. I didn't know you didn't understand.
Oh, yeah, I didn't
You're
understand.
getting real fucking froggy.
What?
You heard what I said.
Don't start.
Tony664, what's up with your boy Shopper? Oh, Chopper. Fuck, he was gonna come on tonight, but I came on too late. Puro Lakers, Dodgers, and Cowboys. Cubo ese puro pedo, said Manny and Sueta. From the flat, said JP. Are the big three from your neighborhood still brainwashed, active cricket? Yeah, them three are, Simon. My wife asked me to tell your wife that she should start her own channel. All the prison wives will support her, said Manny Unsueta.
Oh, no. I'm not that interesting, trust me. And I don't know if the other, wives, prison wives, I hope like I said, there's some people that they get out of that lifestyle, but they still try to live that lifestyle. And I don't know if I'd like that.
Yeah.
But I don't have anything to talk about. I'm just boring.
Warrior Outlaw. Thank you, brother, for that $20, homie. Appreciate it, bro. Did you and Tom do time together locked up? No, brother. Matter of fact, I think he was downstairs in Madison when I was on the 6th floor in Madison at one point. But no, we've never done time together. No. Ruben's offense date was December 1st, 1999. He hit DOC December 20th of 04. So yeah, 5 years.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Because my brother graduated in 2000. So yeah, that's when everything happened.
Yeah. Art Life Tony said, thanks 480 C-Town. 480 said, yeah, more southeastern Texas, like close to Oklahoma City, where tornadoes, I believe. Tom said, we accepted Cricket into our hood on the north side when he ran from T-Town. Get the fuck out of here. I took over that shit. Tom said, what up with that fucking wallpaper, bro? Damn, Brady Bunch house. I know, right? We meant to change it. We bought the house like this. It looks nice when you look at it, though, because of the two-tone, but we meant to change it. We just haven't yet.
No, you need to paint it.
Paint it?
You have all the stuff to finish what you need to do, and you haven't.
Well, I'm sorry I work and do other stuff.
You want me to do it?
Can you?
No, I'm not that one.
What up with that foot? Oh, Grande, she said, a little razzle.
I say grande. You're a venti. Don't think small, think big.
Her and the whole student lobby would have come down on high school cricks with a gun.
I would have just been like, listen here, Vato. We don't do that here, okay? You need to take your little gun and pew out of here, all right? You need to
Pew,
go
pew.
back to your 2 blocks. Go take that over there. Get out of here.
Appreciate that, Johnny. Thank you, homeboy. She bleeds for what? For a what? Said Timo. Awesome person says, damn, Tolleson is small, less than 9,000 population in 2019, according to the Googles.
You got people looking.
Warrior Outlaw said, sent that 20. Appreciate it. Sergio, go on and tell it, said Chella. Yeah, what's up, Sergio? Where's he at? You gonna tell it or what? Sergio Shy said Hard Life. Oh, did you want to come on, bro? Did you want me to put oh, okay. You want me to put the link on? Is that what you're saying, Sergio? Or were you gonna tell it on here?
Yeah, just tell her real quick, Sergio. Don't be shy.
Dr. Chapatin said, yo, esposa, the one allowing the hate to brew. I've been noticing for days her little jabs. LOL, puro pedo.
Who said that?
Dr. Chapatin.
Him and 480, they're always on me. You know that? They're always,
I always think I lie when I'm saying I'm an abused husband, bro.
Oh, don't even start saying that, because now everybody's gonna start saying that. You are abused cricket. Oh, pobrecito cricket. Shut up.
She said that like a real Mexican.
See?
Dr. Chapatin said, I'm joking, not hate zone aquí, gente. Timo said, Tom, glad you didn't have a heart attack, loco, after pendejo here put the fear of the feds into you. Tom said, I still think you won, fool. I got pulled over and let go last night. You got me on the do not detain lista. You stupid. This fool. Awesome AP. The main street you drive 35 miles per hour. Tolleson is a town, not a city. It's a city, fool. Look it up, bro. It's a city. But that's true. 35 miles per hour. They'll pull your ass over too. Tom Dorfer said, I used to tell all the cops in the joint, hey, I'm getting out soon. You know where any good gay bars are in Phoenix, or do you still go to Tucson? Hard Life said, pump your brakes, Jovan. You're getting froggy with cricket. See? Hard Life. Sergio put muffin, LOL. Prison wives can support her here. She is our madre of the channel. Watch it, Tom.
Okay.
Russell Soto Grandel left the L out. What's up?
Now you make me want a little grande frappuccino.
He's
Hey.
Grandel.
I know, but now I'm thinking of a grande freaking white iced chocolate mocha from Starbucks.
My girls think she's from Glendale.
Actually, first of all, I don't think I'm from there. I lived in Phoenix, but I was back and forth in Glendale and Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
I went to school in Glendale. My son was baptized at the same church. My grandparents got married at that same church. My parents got married there. My grandfather had business there. So yes, I'm kind of part of both. Just saying.
See what I told you? Johnny Chingas, thank you, brother. Timo DeVille said, get your son to paint, duh. Oh, yeah. There's an fuck.
Wow, talk about child abuse.
That's what we talk. Yeah, that's child abuse. 480 said, yeah, Elmer's Tacos in Chandler. It's been there over 30 years. The owner, Elmer, died. The food used to be better in the 90s and early 2000s. Now the wallpaper in your photo. Oh, he's talking about the wallpaper in the photo? Oh, fuck. We don't even have the house anymore, bro. That shit was, let me see. What? Oh, no, that's not wallpaper. That was my sister's room. And she had done that stupid bullshit with the sponge, different colors. And she went to St. Mary's High School. So those were the St. Mary's colors. Yeah, that's not. Get your son. Oh, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Buenas noches, Chronicles, familia, saludos a todos. Johnny Chingas, ¿qué hubo? Sergio Velasquez, have a good night, Johnny. I think he was saying that was his entrance. Tom said, Russell Soto, tell Ernie Hernandez I said, what's up if he's still around. Johnny Chingas said, just tapping in. You too, Sergio. I mean, the wallpaper in your picture, cricket, not your house now. You were here earlier, weren't you, Johnny? Said Sergio. Tom said, throw him the link, Cricket. Yeah, is that what next time I'll get on? You want to get on right now, Sergio? We got time, fool. We got all night. Shit, I'm up now. Damn, Cricket, you put a solid off shooty in a 64 once Circle K fountain drink to stash. Huh? You put a solid off shooty in a 64 once Circle K fountain drink to stash. I think your autocorrect did something. Get in here, Sergio, before you forget. Puro talas and locos don't sound hard, though. It wasn't that. It was puro talas and chicanos, fool. Now, how does that
Oh,
sound?
dear God.
White fence. Were you a cheerleader in high school?
No, I wasn't. My cousin was, and a friend of mine was. I was in dance, and I was in the drama theater class.
White. And Timo says she went to band camp in Glendale.
Really?
Johnny Chinga said, you're right, sir.
Really?
Tom said, Rolero in Grandel. Rolero wasn't in Grandel.
No, it was in Phoenix.
We're out like good night. It's 4 a.m. here. All right, brother. Good night. Appreciate that, Feria, homie. Timo said, Super Sábado green in those photos, though. Puro Mexico, huh? Nah, it was, that was the colors of her school. Retired my number in October 2021. 077337, said Russell Soto.
Good, keep it retired.
Dr. Chapatin said, Tolleson is 6 square miles. Why, you clowning? What other barrio, what other clica has 6 square miles? I know West Side Chicanos don't.
Really?
Yeah. So keep on
I
talking.
don't care. It's not my streets to claim.
Sergio, get some. I'll wait, said Art Life. Chicanos. Timo laughing. All right, what's up, Sergio? You coming in, man? Let me know.
He said he's gonna wait.
I have to wait.
Is that what he said? Didn't you just read that?
Yeah, but I don't know if he meant it. That's why I'm asking. Next time I'll get on, he said. I thought he was gonna tell the story on his kid though. Why didn't you tell it? I thought BTC. That's what my homeboy Jack's guess. That's was my homeboy Jack's guess. Jack's guess. Yeah, well, that's what it was. BTC. Barrio Talos and Chicanos. Damn, Soto got some ink. Said Dump Dorfer. Oh, you went on.
But why did the gangs have to have Chicanos after it? Like,
They didn't all.
so you guys can know that it was a Mexican gang? Did it matter? A gang is a gang.
They didn't all have that. Tolleson used to be. It was always VTC, but it was in the younger days. With like I said, when it 40s, 50s and shit. It was Barrio Tolleson Controla, and then that changed to Barrio Tolleson Chicanos. But there's not a lot of them that had that. I mean, West Side Chicanos did, but think of the other ones. There's not very many more that use Chicanos. Yeah, Wedgewood Chicanos, WWC. But then you had like Hollywood. That was Hollywood Locals. West Side Finiquera, West Side LCM, Las Cuatro Milpas. There's not a lot of other ones that did that. Let me see.
Sounds kind of dumb to me.
Huh?
I said, sounds kind of lame to me.
Oh, we're stupid kids. That's the whole point.
I'm just saying it.
It all
Does
is.
it matter if it's what's the race attached to it? The race attached to it, a gang is a gang, right? It's just
Well, it had nothing to do with that. It was just that everybody from there was Chicanos. It wasn't a racist gang. It was just they were Chicanos.
No, I know, but I'm saying like you have to let people know that it was a Mexican gang.
That's right. We're gonna let everybody know what.
How embarrassing. I'm sorry for your life. Jesus.
So it was only PTC and Tolleson Monopoly.
What?
You clowny. Timo said back in band camp, back in Glendale in '85 though. Hard Life said, "What's the story of Ligas? Any info on that?" I don't have a lot of info on Ligas. I don't know, bro. I don't know their like history or nothing. I know quite a few about those from Ligas, but I mean, it's just Avondale, but I mean, it's part of. Timo said couldn't call it locals. I didn't name it. The fucking thing was there when I was born. Hard Life said BIC. Oh yeah, BIC, Brown Imperial Chicanos. Dr. Chapatin said Jovan, Latinos and blacks historically don't mix in Arizona, so I'm sure that's why it came about.
Hmm.
Chatimo said, what hood was Criqueta from anyways? Let's compare.
I wasn't from any hood or gang or none of that.
But
No, thank you.
But if she lived in the neighborhood where the gang from there was named Westside Chicano.
No, they lived there and they created this gang, and I lived there.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't say it like that, like I'm from there. I'm not from there.
I said, if you were, so that's not saying you're from there. So if you were, the place you lived was where Westside Chicanos was. That was their barrio.
No, that wasn't theirs. It was the city of Phoenix.
You know what I mean.
You know what I mean. Yeah, they were like a couple blocks over from me, but I didn't. Yeah, they were embarrassing. I just looked the other way. I'm just like, oh my freaking God. No, they're not.
Look at Tom. He said Gunna, but I mean, probably said kind of dumb to call it Barrio Tolleson White Boys.
Yeah.
Tom Tolleson Woods, LOL. You're not boring, White Fence. You're funny in a good way and have life experiences just like anyone, man or woman. It's great to hear the female side because it's kicked to the curb.
Thank you. I appreciate that. See? You know what, 480? You're like my little sour patch, you know? You're sour and then you're sweet. Like a little sour patch kid. You know?
Some person said, I think the Chicano thing was a West Side thing. Yeah, let me think. Is there any East Side clickers did it? No. Garfield 9th Street Locals, Garfield Local. Oh, out there. Yeah. Could be true. Cricket was big time in Tolleson. He even had a concrete driveway. Fuck you.
And that was fancy for them, Tom. Because, you know, it's all dirt over there. Tumbleweeds.
Dr. Chapatin said that barrio is by Popo's Mexican food. Que no? Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's just down the street from there. Yeah.
Timo said her hold it in, brother. Then I don't know what happened there. Yeah, Cricket, she sounded like a Mexican, said 480. Housewives of
Do you see 480? Sour, then you see, and then Timo, we never know what he's talking about sometimes. See what I
her hold it in, brother. Then
yeah.
let's see, Housewives of Stable Felons channel. That's the next channel. Stable Felons.
Sure.
He had the cement though, Tom. Eastside Chandler McQueen projects back in the day, said Sean Cervantes.
Did you have the cement? Were you guys fancy?
Hold it in.
Answer the question.
What?
Did you have cement?
Yes, fucking there was of course. It's a fucking city in fucking a huge fucking state.
Okay. It's just a question.
The hell, you know. Stop. Shut up. He said, hold it in, crap thing, pinta time, said Timo. Oh, that's what he's talking about. Her hold it in brother, then.
What about him?
I think that's what was he. What hood was your brother from? That's what he's asking.
Oh, no, he wasn't. None of us were.
But he hung out with the West Side Chicanos.
Some of them, sometimes. They lived some of them lived right next door to, not next door, I'm lying. Probably like 5 houses down.
Yeah, because it was our barrio.
No, it wasn't.
Dr. Chapatin said, I'd ask my carnal if any other barrios had Chicano in their nombre, but then again, hell, question me as to why I'm asking him weird questions. I can't think of any. There are too many more. I mean, I'm sure there are. I mean, there's got to be, right? BIC, Brown Imperial Chicanos, Black Southern Chicanos, West Side Chicanos, um, Wedgwood Chicanos. What the fuck else? I don't know. You had a thick ass brocha, vato, before 80. Remember in the joint back then, I think they started letting it happen now, but you couldn't have a goatee in the joint. You all you could have was a mustache. Ernie Yu said, "Hey, cricket in the 90s in California prisons, the guards would set up fights between inmates. Has this happened in Arizona prisons? Not like that. Not to the extent that it happened out there that with the Pelican Bay stuff going on, or what was that, Corcoran or whatever it was, I think. In Arizona, uh, they would do like they would, accidentally pop doors and all that type of shit. Um, but no, not to that extent. It wasn't like a actual like where they were betting and it was an everyday thing and setting it up on purpose. It didn't go to that extent. No. Tom said, "Great Heart Life Tony Flacco just heard the new channel name and just made a channel named that." Heart Life said, "Good night, y'all. Sergio, come on in next time. All y'all need air fryers." Fucking Heart Life. Air fryers. Over here we got West Side Mob, West Side Ganga. I don't think we have a West Side Mob. Yeah, remember when Vatos would cut off a shotgun and it's so short, it fits in a 64-ounce cup? Oh, that's what you were saying. I never tried to put it in no 64-ounce cup. Tom said, "Good night, Tony. Lay off the frying, period. Hard life," said awesome person. Sergio said, "Muffin, LOL for sure, bro. Have a good night." Tom said, or Dr. Chapatin said, "Tom, you wild." And Timo said,
No. Tom isn't wilding. Tom is saying what he wants to say.
"Yeah, but people can talk. Damn, calm down.
You
The hell?
what?
What with you?
You got some bass in your tone.
Yeah, you over there
Because
tripping."
that's how he talks. He could say what he
Okay?
wants to say,
Well,
and
everybody clowns each other, and just because you agree, stop fucking trying to protect it. We can
not protecting anything. I'm just saying.
we can all clown. That's what we do here.
Oh, stop! I know. Okay, I ain't gonna say anything because I already know what you're on.
What I'm on,
Yeah, I know.
you don't know.
I know.
No, you don't. What am I
Shut
on?
up.
What were you gonna say?
Nah. I ain't gonna put you out there like that right now.
You ain't can't put me out, bro. Cricks, did you hear that last live spill boxer did local? No, bro. Which boxer? Mendoza? I haven't, bro. I don't have time. I don't really watch anything else anymore right now. Chilla said, "I'm not feeling good, fam. I'm out. Well, I'm gonna listen and fall asleep. Please say prayers. Please, night, Jovan and Cricket and fam," said Chelle. Good night, Chelle. Hopefully you feel better by tomorrow. Tom said, "LOL, I'll be here all week, Dr. Chapatin." Tom said, "Night, Chelle. I already got the request, Tom. Good night, bro," said Hard Life. Sergio said, "Have a good night, Chelle." Antonio, when was the last time you split someone's wig, though? I don't talk about that. Chelle Bell said, "Night, Tom and Sergio." Hard Life said, "Good night. Awesome." Timo said it was about an Emmett case where they took out a main shot caller's old lady in front of their daughter. Yeah, I heard about that. That's I know what you're talking about, but no, I didn't hear it. Giovanni, es puro pedo, no te enojes, relax, por favor, said Dr. Chapatin.
No, I'm not mad at you. I promise. I'm not mad at you, Dr. Chapatin.
She's mad at me. I'm used to it though. I can handle her.
I'm not mad at you. I know, I know how you are.
How am I?
I know what you're doing.
What am I doing?
I know how you roll.
Say it.
Is that one of your lingos? I know how you roll.
You stupid.
Just kidding.
Ray Diaz said, "Have a good night, Chele."
Good night, Chella.
Dr. Chapatin said, "I've been mentioning to Box on his live. He needs to have you on his live." Me and Box did a couple. We did what did we do? We did a couple, not lives, but we did back then like a couple podcast things. Probably like three or
It
four.
wasn't live, right? It was kind of just like a little sit down.
Yeah, it wasn't live. We recorded it. We did a few of them though. I remember first we did just like our voices. It was just us sitting around talking, and then I think we did a couple where we were like live, like not live, but recorded.
Mhm.
Us talking. I think we did 3 or 4 of them total. I don't know. Ty 602 said good night, Chella. Timo says San Fran box big MS shot caller that got taken out in a fucked up way. Yeah. Tom, I'll be tapped in all week, said Dr. Chapati. Glendale Cardinals, said Russell Soto. Washa, the Cardinals. Awesome person. Night, Tony. Night Ray, said Chele. Dr. Chapati said Timo Boxer wasn't from Emmy, he's from the N. Yeah, that's what he said. He said San Fran box. And he's talking about big MS shot color that got taken out in a fucked up way. Yeah. Night Jovan said Chele. Night Ty said Chele. Yeah, he
Good
had
night.
phone calls and some in-depth stuff. Awesome person said people who are mad say they aren't mad, said awesome person. She not. Timo
What?
Boxer. Huh? Awesome person said people that are mad say they're not mad.
Oh, I'm not mad. If I was mad, I would have. I'll tell you guys if I'm mad or not. I ain't worried.
She wouldn't do nothing. She'd just tell us.
Yeah, I know. I would just be like, I'm pissed. I am pissed. Okay, I'm very upset. I've had it up to here. You can't see me doing my hand up to here, but yeah, I would tell you. But I'm not. Chilling.
Timo Boxer has the most jaw-dropping material, said Dr. Chapati. Timo, I know DOC. I know Doc. I meant San Fran Boxer. Miss Cricket is like, why does Mexican Mafia use Mexican and Mafia is a mafia?
Yeah, I guess.
Person, we in here saying goodnight like the Brady Bunch, Chronicles Bunch. Misunderstood. I even mentioned Cricks here in the comments. Boxer said he knew about the story. Yeah, me and Boxer are rat. We talk on and off camera, obviously. Good night, familia. Awesome person said. Sergio said AP. Yeah, we're gonna shut this down. We're 3.5 hours in. I was supposed to do an hour. So, but we had a good conversation. Obviously, that was Tom and Heart Life coming in and telling obviously, um, some truths about prison. So, Timo DeVille said, "I'm furious." Tom said, "Awesome person. You should hear lights out on the main line in the hole. Good nights and saludos for a long time every night." Dr. Chapatin said, "But serio, Cricket Macarnal says all the negros snitch. Y eso porque I never told the person who asked me because I didn't know how to." Yeah. I hear you. I'm besides myself. Laughed my ass off. All Karen, said awesome person. Antonio, are the people in the M allowed to escape from prison? I guess if they could, yeah. Yeah. I would assume so. I mean, there ain't no rule about it that I've heard. Tom said, Dr. Chapatin, they either yelling, smelling, or telling. Fucking Tom, why did I read that? Dr. Chapatin, Timo, let's get Boxer to come on Chronicles. I don't like his live, though. You can't play around with Box. Timo.
You can't play around with them.
Oh, is he serious? I'm scared Box would show up at my door, though. Come on. Timo, Box is like that for a reason, LOL. He been through the woodworks. Tom, I didn't mean to open a can of worms, but oh well. All right, let's shut this down. Timo, LOL, said Sergio. So Sergio's coming on tomorrow night. We all know that now. So we'll get ready for that. Good night, family, and thanks to all who support the pocket of the nonprofit by sending super chats.
Yep. Thank you guys. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Michelle and Tony, for coming on. See how I did that? Michelle and Tony. For coming on tonight. It was a really touching story, and thanks for sharing, and let them know that we appreciate that. We need more stories like that so that kids can see all this.
Yeah, it's sad, when you think about it. Like, for real, it's fucked up that a motherfucker's dying in prison like that, but that's the reality of life in general, and specifically when you do it,
Yeah.
things that have consequences, and unfortunately, um, some of these consequences are harsh. So that's what motherfuckers need to really start thinking about. Not kids. The problem is these kids don't think about consequences the way we can. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they process it the same. And that's not to give them any kind of way out, or say that they're not responsible for their own actions. Obviously they are, but we also know that they don't think the same as us. If they did, if we believe they did, then they'd have all the powers and rules and everything that we would, right? They can go buy, alcohol at 14. They would smoke cigarettes at 12. They can go to war at, 11. I mean, there's a reason why these laws are in place for that type of shit. I just wish it wasn't hypocritical in the other stuff. You know what I mean? They're not old enough to make those decisions because they're still immature. They can't think right. Whatever you want to put on it. Then the same holds, for shit like this. And consequences have to be, obviously, but I think that they shouldn't be the same for a kid as they are for me. I'm now 44 years old. If I commit a crime, I know what the consequences are. I know what it can come from it. I know, I can sit here and think about everything that could come from that. Kids don't think the same. So.
Well, that, and just kids need to see also that, hey, I'm a kid, I'm getting in trouble. They're not going to give me this much time because I'm a kid. But it's a good thing that they see you and Tom on here and Tony on here, but then they hear about these people that are in there dying in their cells, and when Greyhound would call, that they're hearing somebody that's doing life. So you might not get that lucky and do your time and get out or whatever. You might be that one that gets life or death row. So don't gamble with your life. Your life is important. Somebody here wants you here. Somebody does love you here. Those are things that they need to hear. And some of them think too, like, oh, I'm young, who cares if I get in trouble, I'll be out. But my cousin was young, and now he's in there, and he's almost 40 years old doing on death row. So I mean, you might not be so lucky. So don't play around with your life. And that's what these kids are doing. They're playing around with their lives. They're gambling with their lives. And I know you're more for the kids, but I'm also more on the parents. Parents, please be parents. Help your kids. Not just that, people in your family, friends. If you see any kid that needs help, that guidance, be the one to step up and do something about it.
All right, Sergio said pressure is on. All right, Sergio, you guys rock. Gente said Timo with the little horns. Chongos don't call it stitching, they call it getting over first. Why did I read that? God damn it. You got this, Sergio, said Sean. Bueno, good night, everybody, said LA Dodgers blue. Orale, Timo, have a good night. 480 said, yeah, and your 23-year-old picture fool, you had a thick mustache, vato. Yeah. Sergio said, have a good night, Tom. Chapatin said, good night, gente. Jovan, take it easy. Don't get mad at my compa Grillo. All will fall into place, and whoever isn't fit for the ride will definitely hop off at the nearest stop.
No, I'm not. I'm not mad at him. Like I said, me and him, we don't always agree on things, but I'm always going to support him. And, I'll just tell him later, hey, I told you so. No, I don't always agree with him. But then at the same time, I can't speak on things that I don't know of. So I have to trust that he knows what he's doing. and that everything's going to be all right. And like I said, that's been a lot of times in our lives where I didn't like it, but you know what? Sometimes I just have to just let him lead, and hopefully leads us in the right way.
It's like the song "Jesus Grabbed the Wheel." That's what I do.
Are you? I didn't mean like that. No, you took it way. Get the fuck out of here.
What? You're not saying I'm like God?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm saying, see, this is where we're disagreeing. This is right here. But but for the most part, like I said, I don't have to like everything he does, but then like I said, I have to put my feelings aside if it means that it's going to help these kids and it's going to be a positive message. So like I said, I could take the back seat and just shut up for a minute.
Cricket grabbed the wheel.
Oh Jesus freaking Christ.
Timo said,
Hold
Miss
on.
Cricks and her little 2-block gangstero. Córtatela, güey.
That wasn't me, that was him.
Sergio Velasquez said, have a good night, everyone.
Have a good night, everyone.
That's what he said. He's clowning me. He said, Miss Cricks and her little 2-block gangstero, like you and me.
Oh, you're the little gangster boy.
The 2-block. The fucking
The two.
the fuck? 6 square miles, fool. Sean, thanks, bro, said Sergio. The end movie titles are rolling, said people. Tom, I've heard it's in the. Oh, I'm not reading. I'm done. Johnny Chinga said, good night, everyone. 40 said, hopefully you get better, Chele. I was under the weather too a couple of days ago, but I fought it by taking antibiotics. You will. All right.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Oh, Dr. Chapatin retracted it too. I'm glad I didn't read it. You guys have a good night. Mañana will be here, Sergio. Hopefully we get you on the do your
I'm
thing.
not going to be here, but you guys have a good live tomorrow with Sergio. Huh?
Why ain't you gonna be here?
It's Friday.
Get the fuck out of here. Set your face. There it is. Let's go.
There we go.
Damn, 3 hours and 41 minutes, and I told you let's do an hour.
I got to get up early.
I gotta be at work in 2.5 hours.
You should just shower now, get ready, and then just sit there.
Might as well just go to work, go in a room. Fuck. All right, let's go. Quiet.
All right. Do your face.
I am. This is my serious face.
Oh, don't do your eyebrows like that.
Like what? What did I do?
Not like that. And don't squint your eyes. You could see all your little wrinkles.
I don't got fucking wrinkles. What are you, crazy? What wrinkles?
When you go like that, when you look down. Yeah, don't do that.
That ain't no fucking. Get out of here. Crazy. Making shit up.
Oh, goodness.
Good night, all, said Dr. Chapel. I'm pissed, but I won't hurt you, said 480. ZG said shower in Den Gung. Was that fucking German, bro?
What?
ZG, is he speaking German? Shower
Oh,
in
you know what you could do? What were those little, when you would take a bath in your cell? What were those called?
bird bath?
Oh, yeah, you could do a little bird bath.
Why would I do that? I got a shower. It takes longer to do that.
Oh, I don't know. I thought it was a quick one. I thought it takes longer to do that.
Of course. What the hell?
Oh,
You're using a little garra and water from the sink and trying to soap up and then rinse and let it drop in
all
the
right.
toilet.
Never mind. Never mind then.
You got to clean the floor.
Oh, all right.
CG said, get up and go. No puedes. Everyone in chat, have a good night. And Cricket, Mrs. Cricket said, Ray Diaz.
Good night, Ray.
No serio
All
face
right.
tonight. Otherwise, it's coming. It's coming. Let's go. Why are you laughing? Chewy mommies, said ZG. What the fuck? You just making up words, bro? All right, I'm gone. Don't laugh. 480 said later, gay Ray. Just kidding. My name is Ray too. Don't make me laugh.
Oh, get the stupid look on your face.
What? This is my normal face.
I gotta go to work tomorrow. I gotta get off. Good night. Good night. Push the clicker. Click it.
Shut up.
Click it, Cricket.
Shut the fuck up. Fucking me up. You're stupid. Click it, cricket. Ticket.